Or Chungus.
Or Chungus.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, I got an engine. I got everything. I need to start my plane. Go.
You're starting your plane. Wait a minute. What plane? Flans mod?
No, MTS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like a more advanced Flanage mod.
Yeah.
Advanced
Except
Chungus.
I don't know how to do anything with this mod. Supposed to be there's a UI that's supposed to pop up that isn't popping up for me. Yeah.
What's the U stand for? Bird official. Let's see what I've got for fleet going on here. I'm getting this thing. I want some bigger boots. I want like a thing. I haven't played British boots at all. That's a swordfish. That's not a boat. Here they have like the Flower class cruiser, which is extra thick.
Actually, do I need to change my controls to something that doesn't have, or to something that already has you? Yep.
Under construction, the zombie train are currently being processed. I'm processing the zombie train right now, so hopefully in a couple of hours I'll be able to put them up. I apologize for the delay. I'm probably going to be saying that a lot during the stream. I was away, and then I was sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I apologize. I can't actually see who's asking that. I apologize, Brady Cure. I really would have liked to put it up earlier, but I wasn't even well enough to come sit in this chair until today. So, yeah. I don't like the late videos just as much as anybody else, because it means that I've sort of had to sit on them. And it means that the things I'm saying are less relevant, and that there's less time for people to respond to under construction. And I'm gonna try to get this. Let's see, what do I have for things? I have 150. I have this, which is good for 21 hours. I'll just turn that on. I have. Did I get like a fiber? Let's see. No, I just have this, which I'll turn that on. I'll do 10 matches.
Well, I can't seem to figure out why.
I appreciate big fans. I want this other Elko, but I really kind of don't, because I know they're going to be garbage. I don't know what the best destroyer is, but that's kind of what I want to go for at some point. I can actually start playing German boats again now that my crew time in Germany isn't taken up by frickin' repairs on my, high-tier tanks, which take like a week apiece. Okay, so turn that off, turn that off. Let's see, we've got the S-38B in. Alright, I am just gonna go into ships. I'm gonna try and unlock stuff. This, I have 3,000 left, is my next boot. Hey, can I play with you? Sure. I'm taking suggestions as to what to play in the chat, so anybody in the chat can say, hey, go drive this vehicle, or fly this vehicle, or pilot this vehicle. And I'll go do that, or this nation, or whatever. I wouldn't say I'm far along in every nation, but I'm decently far along in most. Crossplay. Oh, are you on a different system?
Crossplay should be.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. You can do it. I just, you know, come and find me on the friends list here. I think you can crossplay with Xbox One. I'm pretty sure you can. I know you can crossplay with PS4. I think you can crossplay with Xbox One now. If you can find me on the friends list, friend me and I'll friend you. Actually, what is your username? I'll just add you to your friends list. He's saying yes, yes, yes. So, hello, David Mitchell. I have to tab out to see who's talking. You can. Okay, well, I'm glad you can. Send me your name and I'll look you up.
Oh boy.
Go in here.
Now I've stopped playing the mod pack, and now I'm playing Oregon Trail basically. I'm just walking to the Pacific now.
Yeah, I'm watching the.
That should be a thing. That should be a thing that we start out from New York. We have to get to San Francisco. Like, just you have to walk across the country. It would take forever, but it would be like an adventure.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. I mean, just make a series on that.
It'd be like our version of Farlands or Bust.
Or
Farlands or Bust.
Hey, mind if I play along? No, I absolutely don't mind if you play along. Like I said, I'm taking suggestions for what to play. I'm waiting for Brady to send his thing. Let me look him up. D3STROY 3R606. Destroyer. Oh, you get the little chick next to your name because you're on Xbox. I get it. Oh, whoops, I hit invite to squad. I meant to hit add friend. If you're not online, you're not going to be able to get in the squad, and then we're not going to be able to get in the game. Hold on. Wrong button. Leave squad. Also, tell me if something's too high, something's too low with the sound. I can't hear it, so just say so. I'm getting. Says it getting. Oh, getting online? Is that the Metro thing? That's open. On. I don't see you online. You might have to friend me back, and then I might see you. Friends. Delete that. Man, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Especially the menus and stuff. Alright. I'll invite you to the squad then. And... No, I'm not. And... He asked, you on Discord? No, I'm not. Rob Rowan says, hey, mind if I play along? Rob Rowan, what is your name? And I'll add you to the squad as well, and then we can figure out something to do. I will be getting married in Los Angeles, California on August 29th, David Mitchell says. Congratulations!
Congrats!
Oh, it's pretty nice.
Are you going to LA to do... Oh, I just saw a friends list invite and then it disappeared. Where'd that go? Oh, R Storm? Is that you... Rob Rowan. I assume that's you, Rob Rowan.
Okay. My adventure on the Oregon Trail has ended because I got off.
Oh. Hold on. RR Storm. Not R Storm. RR Storm, as in Railroad Storm. There's RR Storm. I'm gonna... Hold on. Oh, I can't... You know what's the biggest feature that we've lost? In this game is the ability to mash the invite to squad button.
Yeah. Oh, those are the memories.
Alright.
Okay, I teleported to...
let me open...
Hello.
Hey, what's up? We're doing War Chungus Wednesdays.
Yes, I saw the live stream. I got a notification for it. Don't worry, I know.
I didn't.
I do.
If you don't say we both have autism.
Turned on for him. It's cold and we have snow.
It's cold here and we're getting a little bit of snow, but not enough.
We have 4 inches of snow and about a 1/4 inch of ice.
Invite. Oh, he says invite. Hold on. Let me invite you. Oh, I closed out the window instead.
Wait a minute. Yeah, am I in the right port?
Are you in the wrong Portland? Did you go to Maine by accident?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure. No. No, I'm in.
I invited you to the squad.
I'm on the Foamlink server that has the realistic terrain.
Oh, so you mean... I'm not gonna say that.
Awesome. So, what do we want to do? I will do anything that I have. I have all the way up to tier 5 in planes and tanks in different countries, but...
I dare you to lose as the French.
You dare me to lose? No, I don't.
Yes.
I don't play to lose. U.S. tanks. All right, sure.
But it's the French. That's all they do. Is
chat in here when we're trying to sort stuff out so there isn't a delay.
Okay.
Open your squad chat, people, so that I don't have to wait 30 seconds to hear the response to what I said or to read the response. I can't even read the entire comment. My screen is not big enough. Like conversation. How? Oh, okay. Sorry. It's down here. It's this chat button. This chat button here. And then you open that, and there'll be a squad thing.
I'm in Portland now, so that's something.
Hi.
Well, now I need to figure out where I am.
Hi.
Because there's a lake here, which there isn't in real life. There's a river. So maybe that's their interpretation of it.
Okay, so I have German and Italian tanks. Do we want to do AB tanks?
Right, so where are you from, Charlotte?
Yeah, there is a delay. That's why I'm doing this.
Holy. So, look at education.
Wow.
Good. Wow, man, she really keeps this stuff under laps. I have no idea.
I'm about 350, or about 350,000 meters away from Columbia, Missouri. Wow.
So so she's from Lancaster. Okay. Lancaster can work. I don't know how the hell.
Oh man, it would be fun to play GeoGuessr in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Drops you in a random.
Well, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to guess where I am in Portland.
Okay. Yeah, we can do 5.7 realistic. I just think we're gonna have a tough time getting a game with 5.7 in different countries. Oh, we can do accurate? Okay. Let's just do 5.7 tanks then. Let's just do 5.7 tanks then.
Oh, yeah, I wonder. Geo PP.
Let me see what I have for 5.7. I know I don't have it in Japan. What is the lowest country I have tanks in? I'm gonna hide my squad chat for a second. I'm just gonna move it out of the way so that I can look real quick as to what I have. I am researching 4, so I can. Yeah, 5.7 U.S. tanks is a little bit rough. I'm gonna be honest, but it's there. It's pretty good Germany, though. Pretty good in Germany. What am I researching? Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I can do 5.7. Hold on. Let me just set a lineup. Give me a minute to set a lineup. So, I'm going to need Army. I'm going to need Tier 3. I want the D.
Well, of course you do.
I want the Tiger H1. You know me. I want the Tiger E. I want my Porsche Tiger. And the Whirlwind? That's not a 5.7. I don't have another 5.7, huh? Wait a minute. Oh, I have another Panther. But not in that spot. Porsche Tiger spot. Choose a crew. The Porsche Tiger is cheap to move between crews, so I'll just move into this crew now. Yeah, that's 5.7. That's all my 5.7s. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. How's the 226E1? Oh yeah, do I have that? I don't think I've played it much. Yeah, no, I haven't played it much.
Okay.
I'm good.
So.
Ready when ready. Alright, we got one ready.
Second place, Lancaster Science.
We got 2 ready. Alright, let's go to battle. Let me hide my research.
She doesn't post anything.
Go to battle. Oh, that's Railworks. I don't know if is that Railworks?
Is what?
Is that picture that Mason posted?
I can't look.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is Railworks.
Okay, I think I may have found where I am in Portland.
Also,
Just off of the
Tavon
roof.
posted it, not Milk, not Mason.
Amazing.
No, Mason posted the question.
Mason posted the question. But you said that he... Never
Okay,
mind.
never mind. I understand.
Okay, I am
David
gonna
Mitchell,
build a
that's very
wig.
cool. What do you post? Let's go. Let's go. Tank, tank. Clap, 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 clap.
Okay.
Tank arcade bags.
Wow, this
Let's
is
go.
gonna
Love the
be.
channel. Thanks.
Building block.
Okay. Okay, okay. This is going to be... I'm going to try to make this a regular thing, but I tried to make Minecraft a regular thing, and that didn't happen. There just isn't enough time of the day. More Chungus. Then again, this is what Jader has been asking for years.
I forgot.
I see
Okay.
David Mitchell.
Oh, God. Here comes the teeth pain. Where are my fortune cookies? Because that's the only thing that seems to numb the pain.
I'm going to go to C. I'm going to take... You know what, I'm going to take my Panther A, because it's the only thing I don't have spaded yet. And that gives me a chance to, that gives me a chance to help it out a little bit. So, here's the issue, guys. And this goes to not only the people in my squad, but everyone that's watching and listening. Although the people that are listening in Skype know that I do this. I have auto repair turned off. So, when I lose a tank, I lose it for like a week. And I really hope I don't rinse through all of these 5.7s immediately, or else I'm going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys want to keep playing 5.7. But I'll try. I'll try. I'll sure as hell try. Basically, the goal is to not get killed. Why? Not only because it saves money, but because it adds another layer to playing War Thunder. I have played so many countries for so long. I've played the game for a friggin' long time. That I kind of wanted another layer of difficulty. So now when I lose a vehicle, I lose it for a while. No, I cannot hear you on. If there's a voice chat on here, I cannot hear you. I don't have my voice chat on War Thunder turned on. That is a thing, though. I totally forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't think I've ever used the War Thunder voice chat. I didn't. I
Tried is. I just didn't know that, but.
I probably turned it off a long time ago.
But I got Conrad turned that. Or not. Yes. I think Conrad turned off the War of Thunder voice chat. Yeah.
I just crashed
Oh,
through
God.
several walls trying to get to the point, but I didn't get to the point in time to get any research for it. Damn it. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm building a wig.
I'm just gonna wait over here. Can we do that? I mean, I can look into it. I can see I can see it. I'll see if I can turn it on and have it and Skype running at the same time. I'm gonna hide here behind this building.
Okay,
Something
this
just
is going to be
destroyed
a
over there.
standard gauge railroad. I'm
Hey,
going to
Arrow
use
Storm.
gravel as ballast. Okay.
Alright, let's knock down some stuff so I get a clear line of sight for my little indicator doohickey. Alright, we're losing B and getting A. That's not ideal. I'm gonna go this way.
Dean,
least-
did you craft?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Just
Funya was wondering.
If you see someone, mark them with T17. Mark them and then T17, so you get the attack the enemy.
Attack
Alright.
ability.
Uh-oh, I see something. Oh, I got
Oh,
one.
it's snowing again. Wait, what? This is odd.
I am so glad I killed that Dicker Max because he would have
you.
shafted me, screwed me.
Weird.
Oh god, that's a tiger and a flak bus. Oh, that's their spawn, isn't it? Hide. I'm so toast. I'm so dead. Goodbye, cruel world. Never mind, I'm good.
So what just happened for the folks at home is it was raining in one part of Portland and then it was snowing in the other. That's weird.
I mean, I would assume that the biomes don't make a whole lot of sense on that map.
No.
Because Minecraft is just trying to do its thing.
Yeah. That's true. I guess my river is technically in the ocean. Yeah.
Oh, pull out again, I dare you. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna get killed by somebody that I can't see or something. Alright, we gotta move towards B. Oh, there's a tiger. Goodbye, Tigor. Oh, I missed.
Rare.
Rare. Hey, there's something dead ahead down the road. It's a comet. Oh man, we're in a kind of rough position, huh? Ooh, I got. Uh-oh, I'm on fire. Oh no, I don't have extinguishers for this tank yet.
After you're gonna die.
I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna go out in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, ammo racked.
No. Charge!
Alright, there's my first rig.
Uh-oh. My charge failed. Damn it. Okay, well, I get killed by artillery, too. God damn it. Oh, you know what? I think I just burned down after all that time. Alright, guess I'm gonna go for B. I'm gonna take my Porsche Tiger because extra research is always good for you.
Yeah. Okay, I got the first section of track breaks down. Still don't quite know where I am in Portland, but I'm there.
Oh, great. Alright, so we've got a Tiger 2. Hey! 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 Stop it! Focus on the tiger.
You're
Oh, what?
Wait.
You got me.
Oh yeah, we have turntable. Okay, I'm in the turntable. What's up?
Oh, I didn't even know he could see me. Tall tank. We are in some trouble. Also, there goes my friggin' Porsche Tiger. Say goodbye to using that anymore. For a while. Alright, I got one of the Tigers.
Okay.
I didn't do it soon enough to
maybe
save
too big for a turntable.
M18.
Funny. Oh, guys,
Oh crap, I can see him.
I need the.
I got him. Oh god! Wow, that 82 really just tried to get me. I took out those two Tiger 2s that were pushing Big Tankus. Matthew, I think it's Matthew, right? Matthew Bacon. He says, hi, Ellis. Hi, Matthew.
Bacon.
He also says Big Tankus, which, yes, thank you. Uh-oh. There's a Tiger H1. He's trying to push towards our stuffs. I'm gonna flank him in my Tiger E, which is slightly better. Oh, never mind, I think he's dead. I think he's dead, okay. Never mind, attack the B point. Oh, I crashed. That's a bomb. That's a lot of bombs. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye for the world. Oh god, run. Oh god, drive. Drive, drive, drive. Whoa! Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh. Wow, that was awesome. Alright, nice. Nice, let's get this bread. Don't shoot me. Stop it. Okay. Alright, we got the zone. I think we have the upper hand, although I don't know what's going on with C. Uh oh, there seem to be some unfriendlies at C. Because somebody just killed the one guy we had left there. So let's get down this road and see if we can take them out.
Never mind, I'm an idiot.
A already has some friendlies at it, which is fine. Uh-oh,
Okay,
I just saw something,
west
almost got
is
killed.
West. Okay.
Oh, sick drift. I don't want to bring us out to the road of death again, so I'm going to cut through the park here.
The road of death.
We literally all died on the same area, although we do have some tanks coming in. We have a lot of unfriendlies here, actually. Oh god, I didn't even notice him. Okay. Okay. Well, somebody watch this road, somebody watch that road, somebody watch behind us.
Okay, where's the golden spike at? There it is.
Oh god.
Golden spike.
This better not be a bomber. Okay, it's not. Oh no! Oh, it's a Tiger too. Hey, Destroyer, sorry, and be really freaking careful. I'm gonna drive around this side, you stand there and be intimidating. Not that you'll be able to hear me before it's too late. Oh no. Damn it, he anticipated my flank. Either that or he was trying to flank on his own. Well, you're on your own, buddy. We attempted a frontal assault on the C point and it did not go well. Wait, what do I have as my... Oh.
Okay, custom curve.
I don't think we're gonna win this. I would like to win this, but I don't think we're going to. Damn.
Okay.
I think we got greedy, guys. I think we might have gotten a little greedy.
Maybe.
There were a lot of... It was a trap.
It was a trap.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the menu. Hopefully we win this, but we probably aren't going to. I'm gonna go back to the menu and I'm gonna see what it takes to turn the chit chat on. I'm also gonna see what kind of damage that did to my lineup, which is probably plenty.
Yep.
I did not get much research from that, even though.
Ah, gee.
Oh, missions in progress. That's fine. Oh, look at this. Look at this crap. This sucks. Okay, let me try the game chat. Choose options. Hey, kitty. Game chat and voice chat. Privacy disabled. I have no privacy. Gamepad setting. Oh, voice chat. Where the hell is the voice chat? Chat sensor. Oh, you know what? Here. Oh, voice chat. Check. Push to talk. Okay, what am I gonna use in my push to talk?
I don't know, caps lock?
Oh,
Yeah, I might do caps lock.
This isn't going very good.
Now I'm just turning my caps lock on and off. Output device, speakers. Input device, microphone.
This isn't going good.
Test. No, maybe. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I tried this once a long, long time ago. Also, sound. Wait a minute, sound. That's music volume and menu. Tinnitus volume.
Tinnitus?
Speakers auto sound enabled. Pilot voicemail 3. Radio chat volume. What? Voice chat. Voice chat, microphone, voice chat, earphones. Oh, microphone sensitivity and that. Oh, whoops, you know what? Probably test. Oh, that's shift. Test, 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 test. Anyone hear me? I wish there was a little indicator that showed that you were talking. I turned it on, but I turned it on push to talk. Oh, yeah, you guys can hear me? Okay, that's awesome. I can't hear you, though. Oh, you know what? The microphone turns green. The microphone turns green when you're talking. I get it. Also, we lost. I got FPE for my tank, though, so it's going to get automatically repaired. I have 3. My microphone isn't turning green anymore. Alright, now it is. Test. Oh, you know what? It only turns green when it's actually receiving noise, not just when I have the button held down. Okay. I got it. That's interesting. So I do have 3 tanks again, which is nice.
Okay, now I need to figure out how the golden spike works.
Okay, my entire mouth is on fire. Well,
Sounds like
not my entire mouth, but more like the entire right side of my mouth is completely in pain.
Sounds like me with the wings.
Yeah, no, this is just pain. Tooth pain.
Yeah, that's like the worst.
Yeah.
Because my dentist hasn't called me back with an appointment time yet. For my root canal. And my regular teeth. My cavities that need to be filled. My 13 fucking cavities that need to be filled.
Okay. What am I researching? Researching this.
Wait, why am I going north? Oh wait, I'm going south. Okay.
Like a 6.7 so I can get the Kugelblitz so I can have a full 7.0 lineup. Yeah, like the Kugelblitz is gonna do anything.
Right.
Thankfully, I still have enough tanks to continue this venture. For now.
Boo.
What's up?
Oh.
We're doing War Chungus Wednesdays.
War Chungus Wednesdays?
Yes, I'm streaming right now.
He needs to attract
okay.
the youths.
Yes, I have to attract the Utes. I have 2 people
He's gotta
from
become
the...
bigger than Ninja.
Yeah, exactly. I have 2
That's
people
big.
from the community, I guess you could say, that are in the squad with me.
Okay.
Yep. These are Brady Cure and Rob Rowan. I had to scroll all the way up in the chat. I didn't remember the names.
Rob Rowan, Ross Rowan, what? Huh?
Yeah,
Well, his
that
name
guy.
is RR Storm, so I assume that's equivocal to Ross Rowan behind the throttle.
Basically.
Alright. Well,
Oh my god, I love the Mexicans now.
What?
I love
Okay.
the Mexican
You had your first
railroads
chimichanga?
for this
We're
picture.
gonna discount that statement for a second and ask why.
Oh, I timed out. But...
Alright, yep, that's pretty good.
That's the best. That's the fucking best.
What does he
Yeah, well-
have?
I think
Magic
it's just
wand.
like a stick or something.
can you hear? And yet
That is just I love all of
Yet cannot hear.
brothers now with this one image.
I figured out how to turn the voice chat on in War Thunder.
Oh no.
And I made a push to talk on my I made a push to talk on my caps lock key, so now every time I hit it, it turns the caps lock light on and off, which is a little annoying, but I wasn't using that key for anything else for that exact reason.
Well, you know, it's a good indicator of whether or not your mic's queued.
Except that's not how it works. It
Really
only
isn't?
no
Only
because
works half of the time.
it's only
Oh, 'cause
yeah.
Yeah. Great.
It doesn't make it act
Yeah.
as a toggle, unfortunately.
Well then, damn, you still need to keep track of your fingers to know when you can scream obscenities.
Which
Eh.
is never, because he's both
Because-
on stream and on that.
Well, and because he's Ellis.
This is my Christian squad.
Like Christian
Well,
Wednesday.
cannot-
Ellis
gotta
doesn't
get
say,
those YouTube
Ellis
ad
doesn't say
revenues.
no heckin' swear words.
Yeah. Hey,
Watch your
Where's your
language.
one?
what's your profanity?
What's your profanity?
This is a great fucking server.
Just watch your language.
How do I
Okay.
activate chat?
How do I quick scope?
I think I'm gonna crash out of Minecraft.
Like, whoops, caps lock is on. Like, what button or what setting?
So, I found the girl who I posted a file sharing. Her name is Charlotte, and I'm really kind of a little skeptical
It's a thought bot.
because
What to be talking about on
stream? Well, remember that video that we had, and then that other video that we had? And then
remember the other two.
Sorry.
Chris's love life is like,
Yeah, it's the hot topic here.
Fair.
Thank you.
except it's not hot.
Yeah, it really
But it is
is.
a topic.
Got to go.
Like, yes, but it ain't hot.
F. Okay, RR Storm looks like. Whoops! I just hit caps lock absentmindedly to turn the light off, and I keyed my mic. All right, RR Storm looks like it's just you and me.
So she's like, well, I went to France and backpacked across the French and Swiss Alps last summer.
I'm gonna
Okay.
remove him from the squad.
There are too many people who do that.
And apparently she makes regular
No, there
trips
aren't. There aren't
to
people who do that.
Quebec.
Crazy.
To Quebec
Hey?
to brush up on her French. She was just there 2 weeks ago.
She makes
I'm
like
thinking to myself, how much money do you have?
the money
Hey,
the
man.
Lord.
How much money do your
Chris?
parents have?
Yeah.
Hey man.
Like
There are more important qualities in a woman. At the same time, there are worse attributes for a woman to have.
yeah.
There are, yeah.
I mean, being able to afford regular trips across international borders just for fun is pretty nice
I mean,
luxury.
you say international borders. International borders as a language, like as a statement, is not an overly high bar. Like I can
No,
afford
but
many
still,
trips to
it's pretty
Canada.
expensive to go to Canada and back for a week.
There it goes.
You take
Like
Amtrak. How
early.
late do you want to be?
Yeah.
Why is this
That's
man
why,
still
the
in my
trip,
squad?
that's why the trip was the entire summer. It was meant
If
to
you
be just
take Via,
that late.
Oh yeah, Via is not having a great time.
Well, no,
Today.
Well, Via.
Do they
Well,
ever?
what does Via have to do with the French rail?
We're talking about. You said a trip to
Canada.
Canada.
No, she goes to Canada like every couple weeks.
Well, exactly. That's why it
She
takes so long.
backpacked across
Amtrak.
Europe, not Canada.
blame Canada.
Let's go to Canada.
Well,
Thank you,
backpack
Dean.
across Canada then.
Then
No,
you'll
no. What's
dude.
the
you will get eaten by
Gosh,
a
what's that?
Canadian bear.
Is that a Buster Keaton skit? The him on a speeder crossing
Yeah.
Canada?
Yeah,
I have
the,
no idea, but
they'll
also a
go.
Canadian bear is not a kind of bear.
Yeah, it's a bear in Canada. So it's a Canadian bear.
I mean, does the bear know it's Canadian?
I
Yes.
don't know.
Do
Because it apologizes after it mauls you. You just
Oh,
can't
no.
see it
Ooh,
because you're already
sorry.
dead.
Or
oh, you know what? This is RB. I can bring a plane. I forgot about that. Hold on a minute. Let me get a plane.
this is Arby's.
Aviation. I don't have many good planes.
Also, why don't you normally have thing on? Auto
What?
repair off.
What don't I have? What?
Auto repair off. Like
For fun.
Like, why is off again?
Why is it off? For fun.
For fun.
Because I hate myself, Dean. That's why. Do you understand now? Alright, I brought a couple of bombers.
Masochism.
No, it shakes things up. You know, it means that when I lose a
Yeah.
vehicle, I can't just use that vehicle again.
Right. Well, you're in a position as well that you can actually do that. You have diversified enough that that's a viable thing.
Well, yeah, and it forces me to play other countries. You know, if I burn
Right.
out all of my German tanks, for instance, and it's like, well, I guess I'm not playing German tanks for a while. I'll go play a different kind of tank.
Bobbity beepy.
Yeah, I don't have that many. I'm not sure.
Ba-ba-beep-beep-beep-beep-da-ba-boop-beep.
Actually, no. I haven't played the Italian tank tree since it's come out.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't. It's the only tank tree that I don't
matter.
have any tanks in. Similarly, the British boat tree is the only boat tree that I don't have any boats in, and the Italian plane
British
tree I don't
boats
have any
out?
planes in. Yeah, British boats
Huh.
have been out. They came out of closed beta a little while ago.
If you want to play Italian reserve tanks, I might bum on and join if you've got an extra spot.
We have 2 extra spots right now. You know, we've got
What do you know? I'm
our
doing a
storm. We've got
pre-lap.
Russ Roland in the squad still, but you know, I'm sure if I was like, hey, let's do reserve tanks, he can do reserve tanks. I mean, everyone has them, so.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna put away all these
Only
heat
need to drop
shells.
pictures.
So I unlocked the heat shells for my Tiger 2P, and
Oh.
I forgot that I had, and so I went into my last game with it with a full load of shells, and I was like, I'm gonna die. It's like, someone's gonna look in my direction, I'm gonna explode. Like, you don't carry a full load of shells into these games.
Boom!
Also, someone
God.
smoked up the whole bridge. Someone smoked up the entire big bridge on Eastern Europe.
Nice.
Blaze
Oops. You know it's been a long day when you're going to do your homework and you start numbering the problems. You go, problem 1, problem B.
You know what's funny?
What?
And many people have probably caught on to it, but when I'm doing a thing where I'm saying, you know, first, 2 reasons. First of all, 1. Second of all, B. I do that every time on purpose. Just to see if people catch it.
I've caught it a couple times, but not often enough that I had picked up that it was intentional. I thought it was just accidental because it's
Puzzle guess.
I do that every time, or at least I try to. I've done that at work. I don't think nobody's called me out on it at work yet, but it's one of my, you know, one of my favorite things is if you're your own comic relief, you'll never stop laughing. And you know, I'm a big joke anyway, so. Sad face. Well, I just watched my teammate get obliterated. Oh, that's right. This is realistic. I have to pay attention to my surroundings.
Yeah.
That's not something I'm used to doing. Maybe I'll just park here. Had to get off Xbox One, but still watching you. Well, that's creepy.
Alexa, play Disc Burrito.
Do you have yours unplugged?
No, it's, as I said, it's in the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
I've permanently relocated.
Well,
it.
look at this guy with his, you know, where his college apartment has more than 1 room. How special.
To the bedroom, Chris.
So if I
Alexa,
yell
play
loud
porn.
I mean, please don't, because I've got the headset on, but... Aw.
enough, so if I yell really loud,
It wouldn't do
Oh,
it
I just love your
anyway.
channel. I appreciate
off.
that. You know, it's people like you who come in here and watch me play that are the reason that I make these damn videos. You know, I see somebody. I saw somebody. I saw somebody for a second. Oh no! Oh no! I should have
What?
looked to my left or my right, actually. I saw somebody across the river and I was lining up a shot, and then an M18 said hello from the side.
Look to your left.
He's dead though.
Always gets me that one. I think it's a political statement.
of course. So
I know you're Garbo.
apparently,
Oof.
up in Albany, they were doing some work underneath the ground in some of the streets, and they came across a wooden water main.
Yeah, we
from
have
the
those.
1700s.
Oh, is this? Oh, that's not a gun on top. That's a stupid rangefinder thingy.
They found a hollowed out log that was used as a water main back in the olden days of the 1700s, which I think is pretty damn cool.
It's okay, Brady Cure. I know I'm Garbo too.
Tables and chairs rolls over your neighbor's
That's
dog.
why it's
Good for
Garbo
a snack and fits on
Tuesday.
your back. It's log, log, log.
Oh man, I can't believe that there are just random people that know about that. That is something that Ian showed me when I was not old.
Oh, the log.
The log thing, yes. I mean, it wasn't even Ian specifically. It was Johnny. He showed me that, and I was like, well, this is kind of funny and really weird. And then I never heard about it since then until, you know, a couple months ago when it got mentioned in here. I was like, wait, people know about this?
I've got to admit, I didn't grow up with it. It was my boss, actually, that brought it up at one point.
I grew up
Just
with
a
that.
conversation, it's like, what the hell are you on about? And we actually stopped whatever we were doing. He's like, you need to see this now.
Oh, crap, that guy was still alive. I couldn't even tell. He was behind the friggin' pole. Oh, I could have had it. Oh, wait, that was a T-29. I wouldn't have been able to kill him.
A column out, a petition
Uh-oh.
to
Here we go.
sell Montana to Canada
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
for $1 trillion to ease the national debt.
Yep.
I mean, I would say yes. The sad thing is that that's not even gonna really help the national debt.
First of all, you need to balance the budget before you have any hope of getting rid of the debt. But also, no.
Also, I still think.
I mean, it's not a big loss. They're already pretty much Canada.
Yeah, but we could just like, you could go with any like less important state, like how about Wyoming?
Montana, although I guess Montana.
Like Montana's already there, I get it, but.
Why don't you just get rid of Idaho?
Hey! I like potatoes, dude.
They come from everywhere else too.
Yeah, but they really come from Idaho.
And like Indiana. I think, right?
with Ireland.
But it's like I don't think Montana's worth $1 trillion.
What about Maine?
Hey.
We can give that back to them.
I mean, I like Maine, but Canada's not
How
bad.
come you don't like lobster?
That's south of there.
Yeah, but that's where the lobsters come from.
No, they come from the ocean, you
How
dimwit.
about the top bit of thank you, Chris. Ocean. Where does electricity come from? From the power plant, Barb. What about the top bit of Michigan?
The top bit of Michigan.
Yeah,
Look,
not the mitten, but the weird little overhang that everybody forgets.
we can give them the Upper Peninsula as long as we give them the Lake of the Woods back in Minnesota. That little knuckle that somebody like had a stab when they were drawing the line.
That's in the Bizarre Borders video, isn't it? That's in the CGP Grey video about Bizarre Borders.
I think so.
The second one.
It's our perfectly straight border with Canada along that entire area, except that.
Straight-ish.
Because he had a stroke while drawing the line.
The line as it is drawn is straight. The border is straight-ish.
Brady Cure says, hey, I would love to play Tolbrin, but my computer sucks. Yeah, I would love to play Tolbrin too, but really I can only build on it. If I go back to the areas where everything's done, it hurts. But, you know, maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll be able to play on it. That's why I have the AI play on it for me. It makes me happy. Alright, I had to retire one tank from my lineup.
F.
I now have 3 things in my repair lineup. The Tiger 2P, the Tiger E, and the Porsche Tiger. And, yep, cutbacks have determined that I no longer have a 6.7 in my lineup. I have... Whoops, why am I... Oh, because it swaps... No. Can I just see it in, like, automatic? Automatic. Thank you.
Back.
Automatic.
Automatico! Hey!
Oh!
Let's go.
Owl
Hey, can you run some trains on
sound.
Tolbrin? Not today, I'm playing War Thunder. Also, I could, hypothetically, but it would hurt. It would hurt me. Also, it would threaten the livelihood of my computer. That's how things go. So I would.
Second S to professor, or a second F to professor.
Why do you want to?
Every time I type professor, I keep wanting to add a second F.
Because the double S's make you want to do double everything.
No.
Professor. Good news, everyone.
Yeah, it's like the Jeff Dunham bit. He's a, it's not the prof, it's the prof-fa-fa.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the thing, right? If I even if I suffer pretty rough defeats, like this last one, I lost my, although that was a free repair, so I don't think that would have Like, that would have cut into my bottom line if I didn't have the free repair. But the thing with this is, even if I have pretty rough games, I still make some Silver Lions off of them. I don't lose Silver Lions. So,
Yeah.
that's the other reason I do this. Because, you know, the rich get richer.
And meanwhile, I have nothing.
Yeah, well, maybe you should turn off auto repairs. Sounds
then,
like
then everything's broken.
Yeah, well, how often do you really play War Thunder?
Very, very seldom.
Exactly. So you log in. If you log in, get your daily. If you have a decent booster and you have repaired tanks, you play like 1 or 2 matches, and then your tanks are broken, so you log off for a while and come back and come back every day, get your daily, and see if your tanks are fixed yet.
All right, that's gonna do for that pre-lab.
Oh man, I don't miss pre-labs.
Yeah.
You know what I really wish freaking worked? Outlook on my phone. I don't know why.
That's the first time I've ever heard the word Outlook and phone in the same sentence.
Well, you don't deal with a lot of office workers.
You're right, I don't.
We all have Outlook on our phones because we use it to communicate. It's an important thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't like my phone very much, and it keeps logging me out, and then when I try to log in, it breaks, and I have to reinstall it. So, it broke. I've been putting off reinstalling it, but I'll do that at some point. What is this one? Domination Middle East. Hey, we're getting an Alaska location. We're getting like an Alaskan city map for War Thunder. No. For tanks, yeah.
Alaskan and city should be an oxymoron.
Well, there are cities in Alaska.
There's Anchorage.
Yeah. I mean, we get to replicate we get to replicate the battle for Anchorage in War Thunder, so.
In 1943.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, in whatever, we're getting like tier whatever. Like tier 7 now with like modern tanks. So, you know, that's I think why we're getting it. It's like, oh man, if the Cold War went hot.
Here's what happened.
Not that I'm ever gonna get to that point in this game, but you know, at least I'll get to play on that map. I've played on Vietnam like twice. It's not a good map, but it's cool looking. Korea's a better map than Vietnam. But American Desert is good for you.
I don't know. American Desert's fun, but I tend to
it's not a good map,
with
but it's fun.
Yeah. I tend to agree with Kevon's way of thinking. It's really not a great map.
It really isn't.
The layout of it.
It's not a great map. On the other hand, though, Eastern Europe is still the best map.
Or Poland.
Or Poland. Bigger Poland where you can play outside of the city. Also, I glanced and, hey, can you run trains on Tolbrin? Turned into, hey, can you run trains on Tolkien? In my mind, and I was like...
Tolkien.
Yes.
Also, has anyone seen the ads for the biopic for Tolkien that's coming out?
No.
I saw an ad for it when I went in to see Alita with Madison.
Oh, you saw Alita. How was that?
I thought it was good. So I talk about this in Under Construction, so I'm going to sound like a broken record to anyone who watches this stream and then watches Under Construction. So it is a visually very appealing movie. It is a very interesting movie. There are a lot of problems with it. Just sort of plot-wise. Not like there are holes, but my main issue with it is that they set up a lot of things and then didn't finish all those things. They tried to do too much in one movie, and they also set it up as to have a sequel, which I think is not something you should do for a first movie.
No.
But, like, I don't know, I can't really complain about it. There are some things where I know they could have done a lot better, but all things considered, it is a good movie. It's not a great movie. You know, without the world building that they did, and without the amazing fight scenes, and without the amazing visuals, it would not have been a good movie. It's sort of like
Avatar.
Tron Legacy. No, I honestly haven't seen Avatar, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't either. So.
We need to see Avatar.
No, I'm okay with not.
Yeah, Tron's another good one. I get you. I get you.
Yeah, it falls. Yeah.
That said, when we saw Tron originally, being, my sister and I think went and saw it, I didn't really think it was visually that appealing. I get that it's Tron and that's sort of the shtick, but I thought it was so devoid of color and intrigue. It's just like, eh.
It's the grid.
Yeah, I get that. I understand where you're coming from totally. It's just, that is the way it is, and for people that like that aesthetic, it's a gorgeous movie.
Right, and
you just don't
that.
get
it's just
that.
not quite my shtick.
Yeah, you just don't get that from other films. If you like nitty gritty and you watch, Saving Private Ryan, it's going to be a gorgeous film. But if you don't like that at all, then it's going to be like, oh, this film's kind of gross. It's not about the cinematography; it's about the atmosphere.
Oh, it's like the first season of Hell on Wheels. It's just kind of very brown and yellow and gray, and it's not very appealing.
You want to know another movie that with a great tone visually? Is this movie that I've given a lot of praise, Atomic Blonde.
Yes, I've heard really good things.
That is a movie that you should watch. Not only does it have incredible fight scenes, and it's not like your typical action shtick where the fight scenes are like, oh, she gets beat up and then, walks it off. She has scars and bruises and she's really messed up by the end of the movie. Everything in that movie means something. All the fights mean something, which is what made it really cool to me. But also, cool. I totally missed that shot. But the way the movie is filmed and the way it looks, where it's all done up in like blues and these sort of cold colors, it really gives this feel. It really
I
gives
remember
this
seeing the advertising for it was, I believe it was like a whitish kind of cream-colored neon with green accents.
Mm-hmm.
I thought even just the palette for the advertising was really, really cool.
Yep.
You obviously haven't seen the film, but I've heard really, really good things from you as well as other people.
Yep. I watched it, I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm not one who gets out and watches movies a lot. Not only because I don't have a lot of free time, but because, let's be honest, movies are kind of expensive.
Well, they're great for friends.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about this. I kind of want to go and see the second Lego movie. I don't really have anybody to go with. That would just be, kind of the sad 20-year-old sitting in the Lego
on your own in the Lego movie.
Yeah. It's like,
come here, you can see it with us. I need to see the first one first, but,
That's another one you really ought to see.
That's one you have to watch.
I'm not gonna be one of the people that pretends it's the greatest movie of all time, but it is really compelling.
No, it's not the greatest, but it's one of the best.
I've definitely heard good things about it, and it seems like a very fun film.
Yeah, it is. It is deserving of the good things. Honestly, though, the best of the Lego movies, in my opinion, is Batman.
I've also heard great things about Lego Batman.
The Lego Batman movie, oddly enough, made me laugh harder than any movie I've ever seen in theaters before.
Seriously?
I was practically bawling on the floor, and maybe it was just the group sort of aura that we had going, but the humor at the time and where I was in life really struck a chord with me. I thought it was freaking hilarious.
I've heard it's good, so I'll, if I get the chance to watch it, I definitely will.
Don't let me overhype it either. It's
no.
Go into it expecting what you would from Lego Batman, but it is. I thought it was genuinely entertaining.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a person that goes into any movie with really high expectations. I've been generally satisfied with all the movies that I've seen lately. All the ones that I've seen with Madison. I've been entertained by them, even if they were bad. And there are some that we both definitely agree. It's like, wow, that was not a good movie.
What are those ones?
The Fifth Wave is the one that comes to mind. Which it wasn't good. It wasn't really well written. There wasn't a lot of it just didn't have a lot of meat on its bones. It was just sort of a, whoa, aliens invade and weird things happen to these kids sort of flick.
Right. Okay.
And it wasn't good. It didn't really make a lot of sense.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you're fine with not. But we also saw, what was that movie that was based on the acclaimed kids book? I can't remember what it's called. I never read the book, and then we watched the movie.
What's it called?
Yeah.
Or what's it about? Not what's it called.
It's like going into other worlds and stuff like that. I don't remember. But it was.
Narnia?
No, not Narnia. Narnia was actually good.
Where the wild things are?
No, not that one. I've actually never seen that one. It was a recent one.
That one, don't see.
Don't see? Wasn't there like
Where
Wasn't there like an old one that was good? Like an older Where the Wild
not
Things
sure.
Are? I vaguely remember
Maybe.
people loving Where the Wild Things Are.
I don't know. I was never a big fan of the book as a kid, really. You know, I didn't hate it by any mean or by any stretch. But
Oh, I got him in the
was-
butt. I finally hit someone in Tank RB. That's the first contact I've made with the enemy
Nice.
in
Does
this
it
entire
count if
night.
they make contact with you?
Yeah, well, they keep doing that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's your problem.
Jader is awesome. Someone said, oh, J, is it, do you mean like J-D-U-R as in Jader? Or Jader as in something I don't know? Also, Buckeye Nation Railroad says, welcome to World War III Wednesday.
Good.
I like this. Also, we might win. Also, I'm parked here. Also, there's an Italian buggy over there.
So anyway, it's a children's book that was made into a movie
Oh,
that was
God.
recent.
That was fairly recent, and it wasn't very good. Madison loved it, but she's easier
It's
to
going
please
into
with.
other worlds.
She's easier to please with movies than I am.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't remember. Do you have a Discord? No, I don't. We have the Terminus fan
see.
chat. Jader the person. That's spelled J-D-U-R.
Joe-
I hear,
Man, this
oh,
gonna
that's
bug me now.
a thing. You know, it'll pop into my head at some point. It'll pop into my head at some point. I'm sure it will. Probably tomorrow. Or like next weekend. In the middle of the podcast.
Yeah. That or
like,
you'll,
oh,
be in your
crap.
you'll be in your cubicle tomorrow. So, son of a bitch!
Yeah. If I can get to my... Yeah. Brady Cure says, if I try to run Trollburn on my computer, it would, and then a bunch of emojis, and I can't see the one on the far left. Whoops. Also, my mouse is dying, I think. Because it just wouldn't let me turn my gun properly. Let me... Oh, God. I assume that's my mouse battery that's having an aneurysm. So let me roll over here. If I can get to my cubicle tomorrow, that'd be nice, but I don't think that's happening. And
Snowing.
It's not, no, it's not even my car this time. Listen, if it was snowing and I had to drive somewhere, I'd be happy. I'm having a butt issue, and I'm sitting on this weird thing.
What?
Yes, I'd rather not get into it, but, you know.
Oh, this is not great. Is it Ready Player One?
No, it was not Ready Player One. I haven't seen that.
I really liked Ready Player One.
I've heard
Everybody
I've heard it's very good. I wanted to see it.
Everybody was really keen on bashing it. It's like, oh, the book. Apparently, the book was really different. But
From what I understand, having neither read the book nor watched the movie, they are different, but they are different in the sense that the book caters to a different audience than the movie. The book is mainly based on like 80s and 90s nostalgia, whereas the movie is catered to a younger audience because that's just what it's
Right.
for.
it's pretty much video games. I can see that.
Yeah, but the criticism that I heard from it was, oh, it's just the references to movie or whatever, and it's like, yeah, so what?
I mean, yeah, there are worse things. I thought it was really enjoyable. I liked it.
Brady Cure says all the Terminus guys are dope.
Woo!
Thank you. Also, my water is heating up. Oh crap! I'm in this. How do I deploy my dive brakes? I forget.
H.
H? Oh, I do. You're right. I do have air brakes.
I was very confused for a second. I thought you were still playing tanks.
Yes. How do I deploy my dive brakes in this tank?
I'm like, you fall in a river or something? You trying to, go full submarine?
Oh god, I screwed this up. Never mind. Pull up.
It was
Drop
a
the
children's book?
God damn it, I don't know how to fly this stupid thing. I have not flown a realistic, although I did some damage. CSX is using DPU locomotives in South Carolina now. Cool.
Interesting. It was a children's book, Ellis?
It was a kid's book, yeah.
Kid's book. There's Peter Rabbit,
No,
Christopher
Rabbit?
Robin.
I think there was a W in there somewhere.
Roger Rabbit is a fantastic movie.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yeah.
Yes.
Also, not a kid's movie.
I don't know. I think you could show it.
You
to
could, but it's not a kid's movie.
It's not meant for children.
I don't know. I'm not sure I'd call it not a kid's movie though. maybe a family film, but it's not really risque or anything.
No, it's just not.
Quotable, but...
It's just not oriented. Like it's. I don't know.
I would have liked it as a kid. It's really, it's colorful. It's kind of upbeat. The animation's cool. The setting is neat.
I mean, I saw it when I was fairly young. Oh, A Wrinkle in Time. That's what it was.
Wrinkle in Time.
I looked up kids movies 2018.
I'm looking at a list of children's movies 2018. I'm not even seeing Wrinkle in Time.
Okay, well, that's what it is. That's what it was.
I didn't even know they made a one-time movie. Okay.
It was a pretty.
Oh, there it is. Disney.
It was a pretty movie. Didn't really have much else going for it. And as someone who hadn't seen the book, I can't compare it to the book, but people didn't seem to like it.
Yeah.
And I was entertained, but I wouldn't go out of my way to see it again.
Yeah.
Like,
that's fair.
It just wasn't. It wasn't good.
So, kids movies for 2018. Here's the debate: what was better, Incredibles 2 or Spider-Verse?
I've not seen either of them.
God damn it. Never mind then. I thought you had seen both. That's why I brought it up. Nope. I was like, these are the only two that you've seen. Okay, fine.
Nope. I have not seen. I did not see many movies this year. I saw Wrinkle in Time. I saw Alita Battle Angel. Oh, I guess I saw the 4 movies I saw on the plane back from Italy. So that kind of bumps my number up a bit. Which were both of the Kingsman, Baby Driver, and Atomic Blonde.
Driver was okay.
You thought it was just okay? I thought it was great.
I was entertained. I don't know. Honestly, I saw it in an airplane too, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty remembering it.
I don't know, I thought it was a really good film. I thought it had a lot going for it.
Beautifully shot.
Yeah, I can agree with that, and the way that it was paced, and the way that they worked the music in, and everything like that. And
yeah, the pacing, yeah.
I love the way that it rips your heart out. Like, I don't like that, but I do like that.
Oh, with the ending?
Yeah. Oh, God.
I really liked the ending, and I didn't think that was a rip your heart out type deal either.
He loses his hearing. He loses the one thing that he like cared about for all those years.
Not entirely.
I think it was implied that he did.
Was it entirely?
He went deaf. He blew his eardrums out with a gun.
I don't really remember that. I just remember him like getting out at the end.
Yeah. No, it has a little bit of an uplift at the end. I'll admit.
I don't know. I didn't think they made enough of a deal out of it for it to be, oh yeah, and he went deaf. I feel like they would have shot a lot more of it in silence, so they would have made a bigger
I don't
deal.
know.
Yeah, I did forget about that. That is kind of heart-wrenching.
I definitely agree with you. They didn't make that big of a deal out of it, but I definitely noticed it, and I went, like, no! Like,
yeah.
Like, you did this!
Why?
Yeah. Also, I want to replace this Stuka because it's going to be cheap to do so.
Can't wait for Kingsman 3.
They're coming out with a third one?
There have been talks of it.
Yeah, I mean,
So because there are talks doesn't mean
I don't know really why they wouldn't. I mean, the first 2 were massive financial successes and pretty good critical successes.
Yeah, but it seems to have left off on a pretty decent note. I mean, I wouldn't...
Man, if they open the next movie by killing everyone again...
Again.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I mean, spoilers for the beginning of Kingsman 2, I guess.
Yeah.
For, like, the first 30 seconds of the movie.
Shame. Of all the characters I wanted to spend more time with,
and they're
God
dead.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the things that annoyed me about that film. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
It's like,
that was just cheap.
No, you.
The desire to throw a curveball for the sake of throwing a curveball can be a little bit annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's an article from the Collider from early November of last year. It says Taron Egerton. Is that his name? How you pronounce it?
I don't freaking know.
Eggsy. Says he's not in the next Kingsman movie.
Great, everyone's dead again. That's what I'm taking out of that.
Well, no, he says Matthew Vaughn has big plans for his growing Kingsman universe, and it seems the next step won't involve franchise star Taron Egerton as the petty criminal turned sartorial super spy Gary Eggsy Unwin. I didn't know his real name was Gary.
The Kingsman cinematic universe. Unpurchased
The actors are referring to a direct follow-up of the Golden Circle, but Vaughn's developing a spin-off/prequel, Kingsman the Great Game, which will explore the history of the Secret Service organization in the 1900s. Ooh!
I think some of
That's
that.
cool. Okay,
I
never
like the
mind. I
sound
guess
of that.
everyone's not dead. Or, well, we can assume everyone died anyway, but...
Yeah, I think that's a
Just
fair
for funsies.
assumption. But a Kingsman period piece? I'm down.
Kingsman
I'm game.
period
Let's do
piece.
it.
Ah,
I mean, we had a Harry Potter one. Why not a Kingsman one?
Yeah. Well, even I'm trying to think, what eras could you do? You could do early century, be very close to Fantastic Beasts. That'd be cool. Could do wartime, which is always neat.
Oh, yeah.
Especially to see Kingsman tackle Nazi like that. Okay, that'd be pretty good.
Kingsman versus Nazis.
A British spy movie set in the 60s. That's just asking for like, yes, all of the
I mean, just go watch Atomic Blonde. No.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, I think that's set a little bit later. Yeah, it's like towards when the Berlin Wall is coming down, so it's like 80s.
80s, yeah.
But, you know,
Which-
Cold War.
You know, still 80s, 90s. That's Cold War, and 50s, 60s would be like sort of classic James Bond feel to it.
Put that away. Let's see. We've got the Panther F. This is the lowest number of spawn points, so I'm just gonna spawn on that first. Oh, that's right. I'm not abiding by my own spawning rules. Whoops. All right, here we go. That's right, guys. In addition to my stupid rules about no repairs, I also have stupid rules about what order I can spawn in vehicles
Why?
to shake things up a little bit, and also to
Okay.
make sure my non-spaded vehicles get spaded within a reasonable amount of time. If I have any non-spaded vehicles in my lineup, those have to go first. Then premium vehicles, then normal spaded vehicles. But the premium vehicles can go at the same time as... Like, the premium vehicles can go anytime, usually. Although, whatever. My own rules are not very straightforward.
Since the Pigs is Pigs, you've rules outlining the rules and rules concerning and pertaining to those rules.
Or it's
The Railroad Way in triplicate.
Also the, you know, or the Pirates of the Caribbean way. They're more what you call guidelines.
What you call guideline? You were by far the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Also, there were a bunch
Yeah,
of comments that I missed because I didn't have the stupid window open. What's the guy talking's name? Hey, is my favorite. I think that's Weibel. So, Weibel, I think you're Brady Cure's favorite. Also, Brady Cure says Thomas the Train is better. I don't remember what it was better than. Brandon Mitchell says, do you have Skype? Yes. If you go into the description of any Terminus episode, you can find links to the fan chat and the other one, which is for posting links. Fan chat is where we chat. Would you ever... Okay, hold on, this is a long one. Buckeye Nation Rep. You know, I'm going to park here so I don't drive an enemy fire under cruise control. Oh, crap, the guy drove into the back of me. I'm sorry, that was my fault. Rear end collisions are my fault, I apologize. Brady Cure says Weibel was the best. Buckeye Nation Railroad.
If I am in fact someone's favorite, A, thank you, and B, you have horrid taste. Sorry.
Buckeye Nation Railroad. Would any of you ever play this game I am thinking of? I am thinking of creating a game set in a very alternate World War I, a semi-alternate World War II, a very alternate Cold War, and future World War III. How would that work? Please elaborate.
Like a Kaiserreich type deal? Like, you know, what if the Germans had won type thing?
I don't know. He has to elaborate. I assume what he's saying is things go kind of off the rails in World War I, and then it spirals out of control.
Propagate.
Like, you know, it's butterfly, etc.
Right.
You know, because you can't really mess with World War I without incurring massive changes in the rest of the 20th century.
You change World War II, which then changes the entire New World Order.
Oh god, that's an enemy tank. I'm gonna hide behind a railroad storm here. Excuse me. He has a bigger...
Russ Roland, give me shelter!
Roland, give me shelter.
Yeah. Not on Vietnam, are you?
Uh-oh. No, we're on the best map. We're in Eastern Europe.
That's
Also, I'm
Virginia.
gonna get myself killed in a second because the Panthers have no reverse gear. I'm dead. Me and Weibel need to talk. Great. You get another one. You've got a. You're doing. You're getting TBA'd.
Getting TBA.
But not in the Minecraft way, because people want to talk to you now.
Oh no. Run!
Yeah, okay, so I drove into the point, or I got close to the point, then I died. Now I'm back in my Panther 2. Just shoot him. Something says.
Shoot!
What is that from?
Oh god. I don't actually know.
God damn it. That doesn't help me at all.
Oh, it's, that's right, it's Jurassic Park, duh.
Is it? Okay. Okay.
It's the opening scene of Jurassic Park with the crate, that's right.
I hate Jurassic Park.
I need to rewatch Jurassic Park. There's a movie that I've seen.
Fucking dinosaurs.
There it is.
Jesus
Christ.
Hey, can I be on the podcast? The way you get on the podcast is you join the guest list and you answer the question before anybody else.
Yes.
Yes.
And you hope that,
it's standard procedure. Uh-oh, there's a tank up on that road.
And the questions can be really anything. Unless it's Milky's Week, I hope you know about the Western Pacific, Southern Pacific, or Oregon Electric.
Yep.
Love you, Milky.
Really oddly specific things, too.
Yes.
How do I join the list? There's a... Oh, I'm dead again by the same guy.
There's a link?
There's a link in the in the cargoes of every Terminus podcast. There's a link to the guest list and a link to the fan chat. I say that on a lot of videos. I feel like people would... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. World War I would involve Germany's invasion of Boston and New York, Germany and Mexico's invasion of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Southern California, and Louisiana. Oh, Zimmerman telegram fun.
Back in Louisiana.
Well, back in Louisiana, the Germans had a lot more sugar.
I don't know. The Zimmerman
nuts.
telegram is a really interesting sort of postulate, but I always have trouble with it simply because, realistically, how would Mexico ever invade any substantial portion of the U.S., especially at that point in time?
No, and I tend to agree with you, but for the sake of the, you know, postulation, then yeah, they did.
Yeah,
I mean, going about friggin' hell. Part of creating an alternate universe, or one of the more fun parts, is seeing how things went off the rails. Is coming up with how things went differently. So,
right.
You know,
the best way I think I've seen that handled is it wasn't a Zimmerman thing, but in that vein, it was the war went south, and the states basically fragged and became their own sort of nation-state type entities.
I wonder where you got this.
And then Mexico invaded.
And then Mexico invaded somehow.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah. Avocados from Mexico.
They're like hand grenades that are just avocados.
Yep. Yeah, they exploded to hipsters.
They exploded. Yes. They throw them, and if they land on toast, they get 500 points.
Yep, there you go. And then Tom Brady eats it.
But only like squishy avocados.
Yeah. What do the hard ones do?
Because
the game would also detail the Schlieffen plan semi-working in the USSR would never be created. So you're putting Germany on a much better footing, which is interesting because if you look at the maps, this is one of the most interesting takeaways that I had from the whole Great War thing. Germany did not fight a day of World War I on its own soil.
Yeah.
Which is amazing to me, and they still lost the war. So, you know, you gotta think, they had a huge advantage. They had huge advantages, and they squandered them all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that said, they did also have their primary allies, which did in fact lose a lot. In the case of the Ottomans, you lost everything. You ceased to exist.
I mean,
would
the biggest...
Would the USSR just stay as Tsarist Russia?
Probably.
Tsarist Russia, or... Well, that's a question for Bucket Nation Railroad, or what would happen with the USSR then?
That was sort of what I was posing, what happens on that front. Would they, like, ally with the Germans, maybe? Because that would be enough for a different footing.
No,
well, so one of the sort of machinations of this whole thing was it was during World War I. There was a lot of Germany and Russia trying to like undermine one another, and sort of get public opinion in the other country to switch to their side, especially after the revolution in Russia. They thought there was, they almost had, in fact, a very similar revolution happen in Germany.
Yes.
So that's
they-
that's an interesting sidebar to this whole thing.
Yeah.
I'd almost say that they did. It didn't result in a socialist regime, but the Kaiser was definitely displaced
That's
under
true.
less than appealing circumstances.
That's true. That's true. They had a revolution, it just wasn't the one that they wanted.
Right. It wasn't a socialist communist type deal.
Yeah, the socialists, the communists, you're banding together. We're gonna overthrow the Kaiser. We're gonna do it. We're gonna overthrow, this regime. Yay, topple the regime. And everyone's like, yeah, kill the Jews. And they're like, wait. Hold up.
Skip a little bit, yeah. It's like, screw socialism. We're gonna be, democratic, but it's struck through, and somebody's written fascist over it in crayon.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Hitler did never get that art degree.
He did.
The only way the Germans.
Maybe in this alternate timeline, he did.
The only way
That's the
that
distinction. It's like, it's exactly the same, except World War II, all the German things are painted in murals. It's like Bob Ross style paintings on the side of the
Oh my
tanks.
God.
Yeah. Well,
That's the
no.
advantage.
Hold on.
Responding to Brady Q in the chat.
Yeah, Brady Cure says the only way the Germans would win World War II is if Hitler was not born, then World War II wouldn't happen.
Well, or if he died on the battlefield.
I don't-
in World War I,
yeah.
like,
Also-
I'm not so sure I'd say that World War II
Yeah.
would have ever happened. It would have looked very different, certainly, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably better for Germany.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
Buckination
there
North
was
says the Tsar would be overthrown and the provisional government would remain in place to govern Russia, Poland,
Okay.
Austria, Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. Okay, so you'd have like a new world power sort of in Eastern Europe.
I guess
they
just
did
not
have-
the
I
USSR.
remember.
They did have a
Yeah.
provisional
Also,
government.
the provisional
in
government was
Soviet
like. I mean, it wasn't the USSR that we know, but it was the USSR. It was what they, it was what the socialists were trying to get, and then it
The
didn't have
USSR
enough
minus
power.
Stalin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it didn't,
Yeah,
it didn't have like the staying power to resist the, everything that was happening around it.
I mean, you've also got to remember without Stalin and his your plans, Russia doesn't really modernize properly.
Well, I mean, they could have. You don't know what could have happened, but it
Well,
is
that's
true
also
that
saying that they weren't modernized beforehand. They had a decent industrial
were
presence. It wasn't
modernizing.
anything decent.
But
Yeah.
no, going into World War II, definitely the things that they had been doing to their country to industrialize
benefit.
really
Also
helped
true.
them.
Also true.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we talk about how good German tanks were, but at the beginning, not necessarily at the immediate beginning, because the Germans were blitzkrieging and just running over everybody.
Right.
But-
nobody else had tanks
Yeah,
at that point.
By the time, well, not any tanks that could stand up, but by the time Russia got their butts into gear with making tanks, then suddenly you had the power sort of shift in the other direction. They just didn't have
Yeah.
enough tanks.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, and it's T-34s were greater than Panzer IIIs and pretty evenly matched with Panzer IVs.
mhm.
And then, they sort of ran into the same trouble as the Germans later on with the Tigers and the Panthers. They just didn't have very many of them.
Yeah, well, the thing, so in my understanding, aside from the fact that a T-34-85 does pretty well against a Tiger, but those are the later models.
Right.
Early on in the war, when they had a lot of KVs, when they had sort of a mixed bag of KVs and early T-34s, the KVs were a serious problem for the Germans because they're just thick. They just,
Yes. They're huge.
yeah, they have, even if they are, even KV-1s, which don't have the greatest armament, they were damn near impenetrable. They were very, very difficult to destroy. But they were also slow and got bogged down in the mud and had a lot of heavy tank problems that Germany would later have with their heavy tanks.
Right. Well, even at that point, though, mobility wasn't even a necessity for the Russian tanks, really, because they weren't taking territory back. They were just attempting to hold the line.
That's
There are a
true.
lot of stories of a little bit later on, like Battle of Kursk, I believe, the Russians just completely burying T-34s up to the turrets, and using them as basically steel pillboxes that you could eventually dig out and move, and they were notoriously just impossible to take out.
And I think that the North Koreans did this too.
Korea.
I mean, it's a fairly effective strategy if you're just trying to hold ground.
Yeah, it is.
If you're,
Because it's a
It's
hard
better
target to
armament,
hit.
it's lower visibility.
I mean, I would say it's better armament, but you have better coverage.
Well,
you're
I mean,
better covered.
better armament and
Better
well,
armor.
better armor.
I mean, it's, or sorry, yeah, not armament, Jesus. Better armor, myrrh, frankincense, gold, the other thing.
I love gold.
I love gold.
Alright, Buckeye Nation Railroader said something else. Somebody please read it so I don't have to take my eyes off the battlefield.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, it was in the
Now
chat.
World War II would be the same as it would be Hitler and invading the Russian Empire, and the Russian Empire governing Eastern Europe after the war.
Cold War would be different because China would find the idea of
China.
communism, and the Cold War would be between the Russian Empire versus the United States.
Well, see, I feel like with the changes that are being made to World War I here, having World War II be the same is very improbable. Also, if you want if you want things to go better for the Germans in World War II, the thing you need to do is get Austria-Hungary straightened out. Because Austria-Hungary was doing their ally no favors.
Yes. Or further industrialize the Turks so they can get the resources that
Also
Germany was
true.
so starved for a little bit better. Which, honestly, the same goes doubly for the Second World War. You want the Germans to have a better standing, give them more resources.
Well, if the Germans do better in World War I, if they have more territory, they'll be able to have more resources and stuff like that. Again, they really just need to not ally themselves with people that get in trouble constantly.
Yeah. Or, in the case of World War II, they need to not break alliances that get them in trouble.
I mean, really though, it's for World War II. The thing that I think about is, well, yeah, break alliances, but
That's what I'm getting at, is,
Yeah.
you know, pissing off Russia.
well, not even just that. Again, yeah, it's smart to avoid a two-front war, but again, the same thing, allying yourself with people that continue to get in trouble. Ahem, Japan.
This is also true.
You know,
Attack
We-
America.
Poking the bear.
We attacked America. What
the
did we do?
U.S.
What do you mean? What the hell? Why?
The U.S. It didn't have that much of an impact in World War I. We definitely did, but it's not that significant.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
not compared to World War
The
II.
war
It's a
could
lot,
have.
it's a lot like the earlier years of World War II. It's primarily what we sent over there in terms of technology and resource.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm trying to remember, but like the most major engagement that the U.S. was in World War I was Belleau Wood, right?
Something like
I
that.
believe
It was out
it's
there
sort of
in the
famous.
woods.
Yeah.
It was out there in what is that? Forest, Argonne Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole sector was the U.S. doing U.S. things, and it did matter, but it didn't. You know, we weren't the driving force throughout the war that we were in World War II. And even then, we didn't show up in World War II until I was 2 years old.
That said, would the British have held out as long without our supply convoys? We weren't
No.
involved proper until the
Wouldn't.
end of B1, but we had sort of chosen what horse we were backing.
Oh yeah, but we didn't want, like, very much for a long time, both the political and the public sentiment of the U.S. was, we're not going to get involved, we're not going to put boots on the ground. You know, even if we are feeding not troops, we're feeding material and weapons to, you know, one side a little more than the other, or completely more than the other.
Yeah. David Mitchell says, well, Japan would at ally during World War, and then they were our enemies during World War II. Were they our allies in World War I?
Weren't they? I think they were. Yeah,
yeah.
well, they were on the side of the Entente in World War I.
Were they involved in anything?
They were.
Besides,
There was. You should
Like,
watch the
they
Great War.
took
I know you don't have
Germany's
time to do it,
islands.
but you should.
okay. I'll be honest, I have no idea what went on in the Pacific during World War I.
It was a mess.
Yeah, no idea.
And then Buckeye Nation Railroader. Oh yeah, the thing about this alternate World War II is the Germans managed to capture the Crimean Peninsula and capturing some of Russia's oil wells. That would certainly help.
Yeah, that would definitely help. Also,
the other one is if they could sort of get Persia as more than just a territory, but as like an ally, then you could have closer to a World War I type setup where you have another actual power backing you that has some resources to their name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Persia at that point?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Turkey?
I came here because I saw a YouTube video with the word Chungus in it.
Yeah, I'm playing War Chungus.
Do you want me to put on my big? Do you want me to put on my big Chungus T-shirt?
No. Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
it won't matter.
Okay. I thought you were about to say song. No.
What's wrong with you?
No, not song.
All right. But other news, breaking news. Metro announces the purchase of a UP Big Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Metro's next big thing. I know.
Yep. They're trying to one up the competition.
Oh, breaking
No.
news.
It'll be
Breaking
614 painted in Metro paint at 90 miles an hour.
Breaking news.
With ditch lights.
Metro announces purchase of GE plant.
GE plant. Yeah.
Metro
What is GE gonna
diversified.
do? They announced that they're gonna
God
stop
knows.
making locomotives, and then they took an order for like 200 more locomotives, and here we are 2 years later.
GE never knows what it wants to do.
This is fair.
Maybe they need
This
to
is
partner up with Alco again.
What map is this, Ellis?
This is National Line? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
like it.
I like it too, but there's a lot of map out there.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like France?
Yeah.
Yeah, France. Because Maginot is French.
Hon.
Well, I can't get that from the pronunciation. It sounds like
Maginot.
you said Machinima Line.
Machinima Line. That's the
I've
new
been
name
looking
for this
at
map.
Machinima Line.
Rest in peace, Machinima.
Rip Machinima.
Well, it's
Yeah.
okay because Inside Gaming is back.
Wait, what?
And
what
also
Machinima?
Rooster Teeth acquired like all of Machinima's old content.
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's epic.
keep this back to doing like live action skits on their channel.
Oh!
I really hope
Wait.
that Rooster Teeth continues to do well. I really like.
I get
what
the
they're
feeling
doing.
they will.
Like they're growing as a company.
They've been
they're
around
going
for-
places, kid.
Wait, what happened with
Alco
Machinima?
locomotives are still
They,
built, but are built in
they
India
went
for
out.
their railroads. Yeah, well, just because they're Alco locomotives doesn't mean they're Alco locomotives. Like,
Yeah.
they're a carbon copy of them. But
Also, what is on a scale of not to the most ironic thing in the world? Where does the American Locomotive Company being,
built
done
in India?
Yeah.
Anyways, Milky, explain what you were telling me about
Uh-oh.
Machinima.
I think they went under, pretty much.
Eli-
No!
No, they got bought, is what happened.
Oh,
they got bought,
By who?
and they're getting, not like a rebrand, but a refresh.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember I used to watch Machinima all the time, and it was great.
Buckeye Nation Railroader, and the Germans also managed to capture southern Great Britain in this
Oh, boy.
timeline. However, this seems to
Okay.
tick the Allies even more.
Well, I
The war
wonder.
Yeah, the war begins just hours after the German invasion of Czechoslovakia.
Czechia.
Huh.
Eli39 says, I didn't know you played War Thunder Bombs. And
Brady says, "Hi, Y boy."
Hey.
You're awesome.
says, hey.
Hi.
Everyone's getting all the ladies.
You've been doing War Thunder a while. I mean, it's been
Yeah,
a while
no,
since
it's,
you've done
that's
it,
the
but
thing. That's the thing. It has been a long time since I've done War Thunder, and I don't, I'm not surprised at all that people don't know that I play it or
Yeah.
have played it. It's been a really long time.
There's a
you
lot
need
of
to find
things
what
that
the first episode of War Thunder
there's a
was.
lot of things that you used to do, Ellis, that we really don't do much anymore. Like War Thunder, you used to do a lot.
Ooh,
Sunday,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sunday driving.
what?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
I've
Got 'em.
found something that I didn't know I still had. I'm cleaning out the front
Is there
porch.
another
and
lantern?
No, although yes, there is another lantern, but it's not mine. No, it's a house lamp. It's not my own. It's something that's existed before me. Like, never mind. I don't. Anyway,
Most of the
found
lamps
book-
exist before you.
I found board games that I didn't think existed anymore. I thought they were all thrown out. I found Thomas and the Magic Railroad board game.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
It's a thing that
Yes.
exists.
Yes, I had it when I was a kid and I played the shit out of it. And I found a very early, like 1992, yes, before I was born, board game from Thomas and Friends with Shining Time on the front of the box.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like,
Brady Cure says, Weibel, this might sound weird, but your voice is awesome. Weibel, go do some ASMR.
Yeah.
And here we see the...
Also, for the record, the first episode of War Thunder on your channel was April the 2nd of 2014.
Wow.
So we're
And I
coming
think-
up on 5 years ago.
Well, and to think, I was playing War Thunder for a long time before it, like, I recorded it, all the junk that I
right.
have. You know, I remember playing War Thunder with Emilio when it was just Russian and German tanks.
Mm.
It's
That
good
was
stuff.
no. That was that
Or
was
no,
before tanks
sorry.
were-
Before tanks. Russian and German tanks. I remember playing it with him when we had Russian and German tanks, but I remember actually playing before we had tanks.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of when we all started playing. It was just aircraft.
That's still not. I don't know why the Russian and German tanks is the thing that sticks out in my head. I don't remember playing a lot of anything before that, probably because I'm not very good at planes.
I mean, if I recall, what you had said at the time was you played it on and off very infrequently, and then when you put it on the channel, everybody in the group kind of started doing it.
Yeah.
And that was really the start of doing it regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a period in time where I'd played a lot with Emilio and friends, with, like, because I remember the first time I got, like, the SBD and the B-25, and then whatever else I did.
Bro, everyone in my school's extra lucky.
Why?
Why is that?
Because they go to school with you? Hey.
Hey, Lamau.
Well, that's one. But the real thing is that so today was the day they were gonna take the 11th graders were gonna take the ACT,
Okay.
but school got canceled today because of snow. So now they
So
get
they
like
get
an
taken.
extra month and a half to study.
Jesus.
Month?
That's a hell of a long rain date.
Yeah, went from
Where the hell did I
Went
do?
from-
Oh, they're over there.
Wednesday, February 20th to April 2nd.
Wednesday, my dudes.
So,
I didn't even see that guy who was behind a sand dune.
I hated the standardized test.
I did too.
I actually kinda liked them.
I was thinking back to it the other day. I don't remember much about him because I think I just managed to suppress all the memories associated with the ACT and SAT.
I remember taking the SAT, but like,
I took the PSAT in high school.
I never did that.
That was kind of meh.
I just
think it
remember all the
sucks.
AP tests.
I did pretty good, if I say so myself.
Brady Cure, I do not have a
Help.
12-ring multiplayer session set up, but I should do
Help.
that at some point. Okay, hold on.
Help.
The Cold War begins when the Russian Emperor doesn't get to govern West Berlin in 1948.
Okay.
And the Cold War just Cold War just sort of
Water.
happened as like an ideology split. If
Ah,
Russia's not the USSR, then
Then what is it?
you're gonna have some issues with that. But if you're
Then
if
have
you're
to
talking about that as like a border encroachment thing, then yeah, I could see it being more like North and South Korea, I guess.
Yeah.
Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I tab out? This is why Jeff I had L in World War One is because they wanted to take. Yeah, they wanted to take all Germany's stuff that was around the Pacific in World War One. They didn't do it because they liked us. They did it because they had a vested interest in taking Germany's stuff.
Yeah.
Germany had quality stuff. Said no one ever.
German engineering. Nah, that's not true.
Yeah,
People
they
say
are.
that.
I mean,
the
I remember
Cosmo
we-
5s are pretty good.
Yeah,
I
people say
can
that.
agree because
It's a Kraus.
a few years ago we went and got one of our new cars. It was a Mercedes-Benz. They're made in Germany, and I remember that it's a very small car, and you wouldn't expect a lot of trunk space. I opened up the trunk, and the trunk is just plain out.
That's
huge.
because it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you
know,
can
my
do
trunk
with
is
German
the same
technology.
way.
Yeah,
I
I looked at the trunk.
That's
looked
how
at
they
the
almost won the
interior,
war.
Looked at the interior, saw how big it was.
Time War.
I looked at that and said, goddamn Nazi engineering.
Damn it.
Finest.
I mean,
I
you know,
missed,
of all
I
the
missed, I
countries in the
missed, I missed.
world, if the Germans discovered TARDIS technology, you know the first thing that they would put it on is a BMW. They wouldn't make a time machine or storage bit. You know, if it was like Sweden, they would make some IKEA bookshelf with it.
Yep.
The Germans would put it on a car.
The Germans would put it on a car and somehow use it to cheat the emissions tests.
That too.
Yeah.
They just, it's like the car going, it just stores all of it
Yeah,
somewhere.
it funnels
Yeah.
all the emissions into a parallel universe.
Yes.
Ooh.
It has to make a little, on the other side of the parallel universe, it's got to make this little fart noise as the gas just materializes out of nothing.
And then people in their universe are like, was that you?
Oh.
The guy in front of me in tank has 69 on the back of the tank.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh, vowel sounds.
I see an enemy.
Cole.
I'm never going to be able to hit him, but I can see him.
Okay.
So,
Buckeye.
Damn it.
World War II basically lasts from 1938 to January 1948 in this alternate timeline. The Republic of China also gets to govern the Japanese Empire after the war, which is a concession that I think if we had been friendlier with the Chinese would have happened anyway. The Cold War begins when the Russian Empire doesn't get to govern Western Berlin in 1948. I've not come up with how the proxy wars during the Cold War would be changed.
Fort or ship?
hey,
That's a hard... it's like, this turd or that turd?
Rude.
No, I missed. Hell.
It's a lemon.
Okay, that's not... I don't mean to say that. They aren't that...
I need to find the right president.
The worst,
the
worst stuff of...
Get down, Mr. President.
Mr. Obama, get down!
Because I actually need this because I need to find this one for... Okay, so my English paper, I'm doing a big multi-genre English paper on something like you know a lot about or something you want to know about and you want to share other people with it. I'm like, I'm going to share something about one of the greatest rivalries in history.
So the USS versus the USSR.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What train was better, the 20th Century Limited or the Broadway Limited?
Oof.
I thought you were going to say left Twix versus right Twix.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
But you know what I did?
That's no
I
joke.
Got it back, and I got it back.
Come on,
My
man.
English teacher was handing him out. When he handed mine to me, he whispered in my ear, "You did the best out of any of us. Your essay thus far was excellent."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
that's great.
and I'm like, oh my god, high five around. Let's go.
What really matters is the fact that if you're going, if you're going eastbound, take the New York Central, eastbound is Broadway Limited, westbound is 20th Century.
20th.
I think.
Why?
It's like by a difference of a half an hour, something like that.
On the 20th century.
Where's this at?
Luxury liner between and Y.
Yes.
I'm running out of tanks. I have 5 tanks in the repair bay.
I'm waiting for Ship Arcade right now.
Oh, really?
Point in the Omo now.
Oof!
Oh, you're
We
winning.
could do Italian reserves.
I'd be okay with that. It would make me feel a little bit better about myself.
Yeah!
20th
I
century
may
labor
be
savers.
a dead carcass, but I'm...
2 reserves, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Let me add you. Babada boopy.
Beep.
Well, how many people do you have in the squad?
You want to come into the squad, Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah.
Alright, get in here.
I just got a battle.
Alright, Lieutenant Dan.
Ice cream.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Ice cream.
Hello, Jenny. I'll take care of the baby.
How come I don't see you in the squad?
Because I have a short guess.
Oh.
I just got out of a battle.
Oh, okay. I see. You're
I love
still
that they have
loading.
a Fiat in the tree.
One person would say that.
I think more than one.
One person would say that.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
One
Buckeye
person
Nation
would say
Railroader.
that.
You're in trouble.
One person would say that.
What?
One person would say that?
No.
One person would say that.
One person would say that.
Say what?
What?
I wouldn't know about you here, Mitchell.
What?
Mitchell out.
Buckeye Nation Railroader just got busted, I think.
What you do here is I can't tell what side you are on because I've seen your New York Central Hudson pulling Pennsylvania coaches. Make up your mind.
Oof,
What, we're
traitor.
seriously debating over what's the better train?
We're
Yes!
fight to the death.
Isn't the answer obvious?
Yes.
Yeah, the
standards.
20th century.
I was
Oh,
gonna
okay,
say, it's the
okay,
20th
yeah.
century.
Fight, kiss.
Hands
Yeah.
down, it's the
Dude.
20th century
Yeah.
limited.
Dude,
No, it's
Weibold is on the right side. He knows what he's talking
No,
about.
that's not correct.
That's also, yeah.
It's not.
Weibel doesn't know anything about what he's talking about, but
No, negatory.
Yeah.
I know
I like the
passenger
20th
trains.
century
damn it.
more. What's more iconic, what had a bigger influence on the industry, what offered a better service?
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you know
Yeah.
that the
I would
Pennsylvania Broadway Limited
uh-oh, here we go.
average
Okay.
Uh-oh.
57 miles an hour, while the 20th Century Limited averaged 55?
Congrats.
To
Do
be,
you know the
to be,
20th century limited is, they invented the red carpet?
Did
Yeah.
you know that the
Uh,
20th Century Limited
That's it. The
Okay.
red carpet treatment, they didn't invent red carpet. I assume.
Yeah.
That's-
Are you sure?
Are you sure about
Not beforehand.
Yeah, you should have thought about that.
All right, tier
Also-
0 Italian tanks. Are we doing? Are we doing realistic or?
I'm good for either.
What are we doing?
I'm good for arcade.
Good for
Alright,
either.
that's one for arcade. I'll do either. Alright, let's do. I'll do arcade. I brought some planes just in case, but let's do arcade.
Okay,
I don't have any. Actually, no, that's not true. I think I have the Falco.
please do that. Please do that. Please do that, Mitchell.
I don't
Please
have
do that.
anything in the Italian tree. I don't. I haven't
have
played them at all.
for-
If Germany
what?
knew what Japan did to them during World War One, Germany would probably career war on Germany. I don't think so. They definitely knew.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, I didn't put the. Okay, hold on. I have to cancel. I have to cancel.
How about Japanese general?
go in.
Oh, no.
Unless I already.
I see in MGM, Leon Saussenger, Bugs
Alright,
Bunny,
one.
Cartoon.
Oh, Alex, are you using the... Wait.
Hold on. I need to make
Okay.
sure of something.
Can we use
Okay,
our
we're good.
1.0 premium?
Yeah, it's 1.0.
Okay.
Use your 1.0 if you have it.
You have a 1.0 premium something?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
the free tank that they gave out when they released Italian tanks.
Okay.
If you won,
Also-
if you were logged in and you won like any game in anything, in any tanks, I think, during this stretch of time, you get this free tank.
Nice.
And so I heard about it. I was like, gotta log on, play, gotta
Yep.
play.
So I
Yeah,
love
right.
their low tier spa.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a dude in
It's
a
like-
car.
It looks like just a derpy Jeep with an AA gun on it.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
It's like, who was it? Was it the British that had the spa things that were really good for a while?
Oh yeah, the SPA car with
Yeah.
the 250 cals. They could like
SPA
pen
car.
Yes,
anything
yes,
at 1.0.
Yeah.
That one. The Battles Abandoned Factory. Cool.
Weibold knew so much about steam locomotives.
I think he's trying to say
No, he
you know
doesn't.
so much about steam locomotives, which
No, he
If any-
doesn't. Weibel's an asshole. Don't listen to him.
that doesn't mean he isn't
Weibold
right
doesn't like
sometimes,
shit.
especially on
Yeah.
locomotive versus.
You know.
Dun dun dun. You know, someday we're gonna have Eric on and we're gonna do that thing.
Someday.
Yeah, but that's gonna. Ooh, that's a long way.
Hold up a second.
Temporary.
Also,
this
speaking of which, we got 2 new locomotive versus
Which one?
suggestions. On
Which one?
I haven't
saw
logged in yet.
those. Oh.
I'm going to lower spawn. I'm going towards A.
I'm lower spawn.
I'm gonna turn down the amount of ammo I'm carrying just so that I don't automatically
God.
immediately get
Please
destroyed.
don't die.
What on earth?
What?
Our rando he's in like a tankette.
A tank, yeah.
It's so cute. Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Bop, beep, 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 bop.
right?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Weibold is the one who was saying mean things about Weibold. That's who Weibold is.
Yeah.
Will Japan never learn to backstab the U.S. ever again? I mean, have they really had the opportunity? I mean, they did with anime.
Well, they gave us Nintendo.
Yeah.
So,
How's Nintendo a backstab?
Because
no,
it,
I mean
it
that's the
competes
reason
with
why
the
they
wholesome all-American company Microsoft.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
that's-
small American company that is Microsoft.
Yeah. As for the World War III section of the game,
I prefer Xbox, but I'd rather support Nintendo as a company.
yeah.
Nintendo is just too wholesome. I don't know how they continue to exist.
Ah. Oh god.
I'm coming.
What's better to face, Jihar or Crusader?
Yes.
Jiha.
Wow, why does this gun have no ammo? Oh, come here, you
The
bastard.
Jiha is made of paper. Ah.
Well, my KD ratio's keeping up at least.
Yeah.
By keeping up, you mean it's not good?
No, I
Oh,
killed
you
the guy.
I just looked at the thing. I just looked
I
at the
pulled the
feed.
trigger and exploded.
Me in bed.
Also, I always underestimate the power of machine guns at these low tiers.
Oh yeah,
Forget.
the Panzer 2C and stuff like that. They are beasts. Also, the 100% the reason why I decided to do this stream, and the reason that I wanted to do this stream, is I watched a video that Iron Armenian put out, which is just a cut down stream of his.
Oh.
I don't know, it was entertaining, and I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge. Well, I found the Crusader.
Okay. Thank you, Ellis.
Lieutenant Dan, there's something on your left.
Yeah, I know there's something on my apps. I am
The
being very-
three tanks you have are they're the same tank. They're all the
Yeah,
same
pretty
tank.
Ah!
Milky, no! You're in the way!
Hell.
God.
He ran way into me at full
It's a
speed.
Tetrarch.
Like,
Yeah,
like
it
I
the
was
Tetrarch that
going,
killed Milky.
I was trying to go shoot the guy across from me, and then he whams into me. What? Word?
Chiha.
Oh,
Chiha.
Sneaky, sneaky,
I've been hit.
sneaky.
Shit.
I've
That
been hit
scared
again.
Me. But because I couldn't see him behind the freight
Chiha.
car.
I've been hit a third time. How am I still alive? I'm running out of crew members.
I killed the Chiha. Oh god, it doesn't back up very fast.
The Italians were never into retreating. If you look at World War I, they threw
Never
waves
lessons.
of themselves at the Austrians for really no good reason.
And I'm dead.
And
Where
I'm
was I
done.
even killed from? Oh, he was way over there.
Uh-oh,
There's a Crusader in the other freight house.
Hey, that guy's dead. I killed someone. Uh-oh.
Oh, ah!
There's a guy in the spag car.
Look, you want to park in front of me so that this guy doesn't kill me?
Yeah, mate. I can try
It's
and
the
snipe.
Italian anti-aircraft. It's a spaghetti.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
That's French.
Spaghetti?
Oh, oh, okay. I thought you were making a pun on
Somebody
baguette.
took my
It is,
spaghetti.
it is. I suppose it could be a pun on baguette. Those are the French ones. They're the puns on baguettes. That one's a pun on spaghetti.
Oh, okay. You just have a dual mode pun. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of pun. It's a versatile pun.
Man, if you had made that statement into a pun somehow, it would have been amazing, and I would have hated it. There's a Panzer 35 coming up, and I can't
Oh,
aim at him.
no.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay, good.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this.
There's a Crusader Mark II on
I can't get up this slope. I don't have enough power.
I'm going.
Eh,
Ow!
eh,
Stop
eh.
it.
This guy
Milky.
just drove headlong into a pole.
Milky gets killed by the Crusader again.
Aw.
It's okay. He's
No,
gonna kill me now.
I got killed by the Tetra.
I was gonna say the
All right,
Tetrarch
I got killed by
rammed
the
you.
Crusader, and then Milky got killed by the Crusader.
I died trying to kill him.
Surprise!
The bad thing is he knows you're there.
Oh, he knows I'm here. He just can't turn the gun around fast enough. Oh god, now he's gonna be able to when that crew member comes back. Oh god, there's something with a machine gun behind me, guys. Guys,
I'm trying
so
to
screwed.
see what it is, but you're on fire.
It's German.
It's a little.
No! Oh, if I didn't extinguish, I could have killed that guy.
It's an A341, a B41.
Oh no, it's one of the little cars.
Oh, it's a little Italian car.
Oh.
So much
damn.
of the Italian tree is wheeled vehicles. They
Yeah.
released
Yes,
the
it
Italian
is.
tree with like an update to wheeled vehicle physics because there are so many wheeled vehicles in the Italian tree.
Beep, beep, bop, beep.
Literally half the tree is Mario Kart.
Yeah. Well, that may. Oh wait.
Can we have that for April Fools?
Mario Kart and more fun.
Yeah. No, you know what we need for April Fools?
What?
We need a little Fiat, like a Barth 500 with a bazooka strapped to it, versus Beetles with bazookas strapped to them.
I would agree with you, but the unfortunate thing is we're not going to get it because it doesn't test any new game mechanics. If you can find a way to make it test new game mechanics, pitch it to Gaijin. Also, we're only a couple months away from this year's April Fools, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's always
out.
good. These are the best freaking April Fools things.
I don't know. Yeah, they will never outdo April Fools of what, 2016?
Well,
I don't know. For me, it's a tie between the boats and the mechs. I really love the boats, but the mechs were just stupid fun.
Wasn't that the same year?
No, that was 1 year and then the other. The mechs was paired with the unrealistic battles, the inflatable tanks.
Oh, that's right. So that was the year before boats, and then there was
Yeah.
boats, and then there was like Desert Storm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then there was
and then
submarines. I think.
Submarines was the
I didn't
last
do that one.
which I didn't ever play the submarines. I did
I didn't
one
either.
or two on Desert Storm.
Submarines was interesting.
Submarines.
I just wanted to like the April Fools is gonna
Die
be like
Crusader.
battleships or something. That's gonna test out.
That'd be great.
Have the Bismarck go up against the hood.
Yes.
As all
Um,
things should be.
Is everybody dead?
I'm
Yep.
dead.
Okay.
I think everyone is dead. Pow!
Yep.
You are dead.
So are you gonna allow yourself to repair these and carry on?
Well, see, here's the thing. The reserves get automatically repaired,
Oh,
and I have 30 free repairs with this premium. So
nice. Then we
Yeah.
carry on.
then we carry on. What am I researching? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't even know why I'm researching either.
I'm researching this little thing. Should I get this car?
Too.
This car describes the entire damn tree. Should I get this? I'll get this because it's another 1.0.
Jake Miller posted a fun fact in the Horseman that's
Yeah,
sort of
I saw that.
interesting.
It's interesting and unsurprising. It will not go nuclear, he says.
Yeah.
Disappointed.
Although, I don't know.
No.
Maybe say that you never develop nukes. Imagine how different the latter half of the 20th century would look.
Yeah,
Maybe you wouldn't develop them
very
immediately,
different.
but you know, that's really interesting.
It is.
He does say
Ronnie
there was a Cold
Johnny
War.
says yes.
Gandhi. Oh,
With
I
oil
thought you said Gandhi. And I was like, yeah,
Yes.
Gandhi nukes.
I'm sure he said yes at some point.
You said yes to the nukes.
That's a nice thing. Bible, did you
India
see
has
the nice
adopted
picture?
democracy. Bomb sirens go off. I haven't played Corellia in frickin' ages.
I know. This is like the oldest map.
It is.
Attack the B
Well,
point.
did you see what Chris put in the chat? They had this bullpen.
I did.
Freaking adorable.
My volume up as well. I can't really hear anything. I just hear.
Test.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Very cool. Very cool. I definitely haven't done the 3D model of that engine, so.
The only hint I give you is the World War III section of the game is that BRICS okay, Russia probably invades the United States. BRICS.
Bah.
I should choose a different title. Why would you have Cowboy? I think I can unlock Cowboy as well. I think I have that unlocked, because that's tier 5 in the US.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
I
I
have
got that.
Trustralian because of that one event.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you can get anymore. Like, you could get it that one time. Oh man, if the Italian tanks can't make it up this hill.
I'm right there with you, like, oh god.
Pizza, pizza, pasta, pizza.
That's it, backfiring?
Yeah.
Pineapple apple pen.
No, that's you start up the engines. Rigatoni, 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 rigatoni.
Oh,
Yo,
God.
TJ.
Get a TJ.
Where's TJ?
Yes.
Oh,
No,
right.
Rigatoni.
He's Ninja
Tony.
Rigatoni, I forgot. Also,
All
the
right,
opening
into the
of
Valley of Death.
the opening of Iron Armenian's video was like, I'm going to play some helicopters, like automated noises, and then this dude's, you know, this prisoner speaking into a microphone, you know, I'm going to play some helicopters, and then the guard comes into frame, like licking his lips with a baton, pounding it into his hand, and it's the automatic, and it says, like, pizza spaghetti noises or something. Oh my god, this Jihad just murdered.
Was it high? Was it low? Where the hell did that one
This
go?
Jihad just murdered a guy. He pushed him, like, he literally pushed him all the way over, and then artillery hit him when he landed.
Help.
3.
Oh god, I'm in trouble.
I am too. But Trouble is my middle name.
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
It's my middle name.
What? How did that miss?
Pasta pizza! Oh no!
My spaghetti
Oh,
noodle.
am I gonna die?
Why would
Oh
you-
shit, it's Nagoko!
Why would you're playing as Lee?
Good point.
Stupid fat tank, what are you doing?
Wow.
This is what I think of you. Yeah, you better run.
Oh crap.
Hello, Jihad.
Oh
Yes,
crap!
I'm occupying this space. No, we cannot do it simultaneously.
I can't laugh harder, else it makes pain happen without getting into the nature of what's going wrong with me.
Ooh.
Right.
Did anyone see the trailer for the movie yesterday?
No, but Love was such an easy game to play.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's pretty much to
Hiding.
sum up the trailer without
Hiding.
giving away
Hiding.
too much.
Hiding.
Basically, it's about this guy that I think he crosses universes
Crap.
into a alternate universe where the Beatles don't exist, but he remembers all their music. And he gets a guitar as a present and starts playing the Beatles song.
Huh.
But who really made Beethoven's Fifth?
Yeah.
Tchaikovsky, no.
Tchaikovsky, yes! Tchaikovsky always!
Yes.
Oh god, oh god, oh
Cambron.
god, drive. Yeah, the Cambron is
Yeah.
kind of a pain in the neck. It's a thick boy. Never mind, I killed him.
Ow. Those
I-
rocks are perfectly disguised.
As
Sneak
rocks.
up. They're like bright. Did you guys see the thing with Bright Line?
Oh
Not to
no.
spoil much of the podcast, but at this point it's comical.
Was it the parade?
No, it was the robbery.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't see that. The parade was
Oh,
something that
no.
I made up, huh?
Like that's the headline that goes on a newspaper in a mockumentary about Brightline.
Yep. It's the Onion article about Brightline.
Yes.
Well, see, it's come full circle. In Chicago, we had a metro train hit police that were chasing a criminal. Now, in Florida, we have a train performing vigilante justice.
Yeah.
The flavor of the day, dispensing daredevil justice.
Yep.
Also, I'm dead.
There's a Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Are you dead?
Yes.
Our,
I've got one more thing.
Ross Roland is alive, last time I checked.
Still breathing?
Yep. We open the statistics. I'm dead. Wyville has failed.
I'm here.
Lieutenant Dan and our
Yo.
Storm are still alive.
Not with vengeance anymore. Need some milk. Do I have to drink my own urine? No, but it's sterile. I like the taste.
Ugh.
Oh, I got the commander. Dick.
Oh man, he's screwed now.
Yep.
Did you get his parasite, though?
Oh, he's dead.
No. Okay.
You get his submarine.
No, that was the April Fools.
No, that's
They-
the album that never got released,
Yeah.
the yellow one.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Maybe we're gonna win one.
Submarine yellow. Yeah. Especially since we're going to.
I've got a solo cup of milk and a wad of sliced ham.
Nice.
Ah, college.
I don't like that.
Yep. I chose to play War Thunder rather than getting dinner because that's what responsible people do.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Yep.
The only hint, or Buckeye Nation Road, the only hint I can give you about the World War III section of the game is that Bricks invades the United States.
Bricks. Alright, no USSR. Yeah. That means we've lost out on the world's greatest piece of music
Yeah.
ever created.
Dun,
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Also, wait, that's what, the 1812 overture?
Yeah, we still have that one.
Yeah. When was that one even made? I know not 1812, I don't think.
Like 19.
So, I want to say it was right after.
When was Tchaikovsky alive? That's the question.
I know it was the 19th century. How about that?
Thank you.
I also know the first time it was publicly performed was actually in the U.S.
I did not know that.
I watched, for whatever reason, I watched a whole thing on it, and I can't remember when it was.
That's okay.
It was
It's not
supposed to
important.
commemorate some French thing, and then they canceled the French thing, and then it played at like the opening of Carnegie Hall or something like that. I don't think it was Carnegie Hall, but its first public performance was like a Gilded Age American type outing.
Have I lost any stuff lately? No, I haven't. I got money for that. I'd spent almost $8 grand on modifications for the Tiger 2, and another $8 grand on repairing it. God damn it! Didn't mean to do that. When you research a modification, if you have auto repairs turned off, if you research a modification, in order to actually purchase said modification, you have to fix the tank, fix the vehicle. So I end up fixing vehicles sometimes when I don't mean to.
Speaking of Sayos,
Stalingrad. Are you playing? You follow the conductor's lead.
what
No
is
one knows
Stalingrad
you.
nowadays? And what was it before Stalingrad?
Petrograd?
Is it Petrograd?
I think it is. Or
So
maybe
which
that's
one is-
Leningrad.
Which one is St. Petersburg? Was that Leningrad?
Yeah, I
No.
think that.
Really? I thought Leningrad was Stalingrad, and then
Maybe?
No.
I don't know.
No, I think they
St.
had the
Petersburg
Leningrad.
wasn't
and
St.
the
Petersburg
Stalingrad.
for a while though. What
Was
was
it?
it? I can't.
I didn't know that it wasn't.
I thought they changed it.
I mean,
I
we're
don't
really
think
good
it
at
was
Western history over here, so, you know, we should know all this.
All I know is they had a heck of a revolution.
I am the man who arranges
called,
the blocks.
It was called, No, wait.
Yeah.
What was Stalingrad Tsaritsyn before? Is that what it was? Or was Tsaritsyn St. Petersburg?
I cannot remember.
I know that
Okay,
Tsaritsyn was a place, and then it became a different name. Because, you know, it has the word Tsar in it, so therefore it can't
Yeah, I got it
continue to
pulled up.
exist.
Right.
Okay, the name. Okay.
Loki, shouldn't you be driving a tank?
The imperial government we named Saint. We named Saint Petersburg to Petrograd, and that became Leningrad.
Okay.
And then what?
And
And then it became St. Petersburg again, duh.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Stalingrad?
Okay, Stalingrad. I'm gonna need to double check on. Because I thought Petrograd was Stalingrad, but no.
Man, these guys really just need to keep their friggin' names straight.
I'm a train.
Stalingrad. It is now Volgograd.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
Volgograd.
To Moscow I came seeking fortune.
Okay, but what was Stalingrad before it was Stalingrad?
Um,
We're asking so many questions.
hold up. Okay.
They're making me well till I'm dead.
No, I don't want the Battle of. I just want Stalingrad.
The Tsar's putting gold on his bread.
Rebel, don't park there.
I'm attempting to
Ouch.
not
Never
hear
mind.
anymore.
Never mind, I died.
Oh.
Ooh.
The people of Moscow are hungry.
We could create a socialist state.
Benches box that require the least amount of material.
Oh! Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Okay, apparently it was named. Oh, what? What?
Tsaritsyn. Tsaritsyn. That's what it was. Okay, that's right.
Okay, so
Tsaritsyn
became Stalingrad.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense to me. Because, you know.
Yes. Oh no! This is a bad idea. 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 Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
I just realized my Spotify is not on shuffle. Okay, okay that. Okay. I'm gonna alt tab for a second to change that. As much as I like this one particular album.
Why won't... Did you get me boobitied out of existence?
No. I'm somehow still here.
I'm coming.
He attempted to cheese my pepperoni.
And so is
I
our
attempted
storm.
to choose my pepperoni.
Oh man, I'm friggin' hungry.
My pepperoni's still here.
You're making me
My
hungry.
pepperoni's getting cold.
I could use an omelet.
Omelette du fromage.
We go to this
Okay,
place over
sorry,
here.
Brett.
Madison and I go to this place over here a lot called the Miss Cranston Diner. And they have giant portions and giant pancakes and
Whoa.
giant omelets. And I get the pepperoni omelet, and it's massive. It's like the size of a dinner plate.
Nice.
And it's so freaking good, and I haven't had it in a
No, I
while.
missed. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
It doesn't sound like a breakfast sausage.
I don't know. It's good. I think it's good.
Never.
I'm a
never
man who
tried it.
likes his pepperoni.
Yeah!
That's
Look
why.
at
That's
your
why I
brain.
like the not pizza dungeon so much.
The not pizza dungeon.
Well, yeah, the real place.
The good place. Yeah.
Yeah, their pepperoni is really freaking good.
It is.
Like it's.
So it's just good pizza.
Yeah.
We need to do Bojo's when you and Jada are out here. Because we
Okay,
can get
never
it
heard
to
of it,
go,
but absolutely.
and then we can. It's Colorado style pizza. It's really, really good, and then we can get it to go and eat it on 60.
60?
Now I've been bababadied. Yeah, the Rhode Island Locomotive Works engine.
You think I do a 60?
It's right next
I,
to the
I thought
Pojos.
you meant like, I thought you meant 70, and I was like eating on the road. Okay. Oh damn it!
Oh,
I
no.
got dead.
We can eat it. We can eat it on the cute little Colorado and Southern engine from Rhode Island.
Yes.
That time I got BBD'd.
I keep getting dead. I haven't made it to the point yet.
I haven't either. In fairness, the point is in the middle of no man's land.
Yeah, but I just want to get in. Like it's in a hole. I just want to get in there and get in the hole.
Oh, please tell me we're not about to get bombed.
So you're
No, we
Amtrak,
missed.
Dylan. You just
We're
want
all
to get
three
in the hole.
twins.
Yeah.
So we're triplets.
Or Jet sisters, Bashka, who are twins. Wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
At the wow.
Yeah. Buffalo, buffalo, buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh, I got credit
Whoa.
for that. I'll take it.
Nice.
When I strolled into the. Oh, wow.
Wiki wiki me. Wanna see my D?
Alright. Over this hill. I'm following you guys. Let's go. Normally
We
I'm
like
pretty
the,
good in tanks. Today is not a good day for me.
Yeah.
We need the River Kwai March.
The river quack.
Especially because we're all in
The
the...
bridge on the River Quack. I forgot about the bridge on the River Quack.
How could you?
That map
How dare
was.
you, Bible.
I'm not saying anything that's groundbreaking here, but the map was too short-lived.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what? No.
I mean,
Yeah.
somewhere I have the golden spike picture on that
Yeah,
map.
bastard.
Uh,
I have it somewhere as well because you sent it to me.
BT5, 12 o'clock. Bearing
Also an
100
also
yards.
a mate.
also, we have everyone
Less than
here.
100 yards.
That guy's dead.
Now he's dead.
M8, M8.
Okay,
He's
I
hiding.
got the quit on the BT5. I'm going balls in.
Hit the
Balls
BT5.
deep.
Be ready for that M8. Yeah, charge. Just keep rolling. I say as I stop.
I stopped
I'm
too,
dead.
Bible.
I shot into the back of a.
I'm not dead
Of a
somehow,
dead
I'm
tank.
dead.
Don't kill me!
I
Don't
think
kill me!
we all
Don't kill me!
need-
Uh oh. Well, this is the part where I die. All right, that guy's dead.
We all should have like got into a triangle formation and pushed as one.
I'm
Yeah.
dead. I killed one.
We're dead in a triangle formation.
Beautiful. Ah, synchronized dying.
Yes.
That's what we strive for here at the
True
Fighting
measure
Five
of
Chimes.
football. Yep.
But hey, we did enough. We're getting the point right now.
Yeah.
This is an M22 Locust on fire in the point. Fighting the M8.
Locust focus.
I'm out of tanks.
got
Buckeye
one.
Nation versus Stalingrad, I think, is Volograd. in the
Yeah.
21st century.
Volograd. It's something city. Where does Vola come from?
The name of the river next
Oh,
to it.
okay. Oh. Damn it, Gaijin, you tease. Almost a, well, not almost, but tease me with a talisman.
Whoa, hello there.
General Kenobi.
And welcome over. General Reposty.
I need to get some ham.
Some more ham.
Yep. It's literally the only food I have left in the apartment right now. I've eaten all of my rolls, and the last of the clam chowder is gone. I've got Moxie, orange juice, milk, and ham.
I think I saw a Moxie sign
Whoa.
on one of the buildings in the PN.
Oh, really?
Might have been. Yeah, might have been.
Yay, I got a kill.
I've got one mission left on this booster.
We were the best squad.
We're
Oh,
defeated.
that's nice. Best squad, I'll take it.
Of course, synchronized dying. How could we not be?
Hmm?
Granata perforante. So that's high penetration grenade.
I think it's just shell.
Explosive. Okay.
I would assume it's just shell.
Granata.
Yeah, shell.
Preferate.
I don't know what the I
The
don't know
turtles
what
have granatas.
a better translation would be. Piercing round. I assume it's granata because it explodes.
Yeah,
Presumably.
Yeah.
probably.
I just think I like preferante.
Yeah, I like doing that too.
Thank you.
Perforante.
Beep de bop beep bop beep boop beep.
Oops, I was supposed to look at Mason's thing. Oh, I see. Y
Jungle's another one I
squared
haven't done forever.
as 4x squared.
Uh-oh.
Does it have to be?
What's happening here?
Nothing. I'm looking at a thing. Sides. Oh wait. Y squared minus 4x squared.
Hyperbola.
No. So, yeah, but not what he's looking at. He sent me a math problem. It's not about.
Yes.
It's not about hyperbole.
gathered. What is he doing? Limits?
No, it's just a pretty generic algebraic word problem.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to make sense of the things that he did to say whether I approve or not. Also, Jada was asking for help earlier. I sent him a message privately that was like, send me what you're having trouble with, and he never sent me anything. So I was like, I hope he gets it worked out.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could have really helped anyway, but I hope he gets it worked out.
It's the bot that counts.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't had the time to type and explain to Mason that I'm looking at it in between rounds of War Thunder.
Huh. He knows what we're doing in the stream, doesn't he?
Probably not.
Probably. Oh no, he probably got notified of it.
If he doesn't have notifications turned on my channel, he
That's
definitely didn't.
That's right. That's Miller that knew about it. Never mind.
Yeah. Different person.
Yes.
Different person and Spartacus isn't fat operating well.
Oh, I got that guy. I'm so friggin' hungry.
We should do that on stream too sometime.
What, make food?
No, Scribio. Scribio. It's like Pictionary.
Spartacus?
Yeah.
We should do GeoGuessr.
Squiz, where the hell is Spartacus in Rome? Yeah,
No,
that'd be a nice
no.
one.
Oh, damn it.
Or Chicky Do. Or
Chicky Do.
Could do Chicky Do.
Stick Fight.
Yeah.
We haven't
Could
played
do
Stick Fight
sticks,
in a
too.
while,
The
but
10% my power games. Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, given the choice, I'd rather play Chicky than Stick Fight.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticks is a good conversation game.
Yeah, it's kind of a one-trick pony sort of game. Like, you play
Yeah.
a few rounds of it, it's like, okay, yeah, we've experienced all this game has to offer.
Yeah.
We've seen what you have to offer. Next.
Help! Help!
You can't
help,
walk
help,
back
help,
in a
help,
story.
Help, help. I need somebody. Help.
Honestly, one of those games, it's like, okay, we've seen everything this game has to offer,
Back up.
but I'm happy I played it still.
Oh, yeah.
The random bolt.
There's one called Guns, Gore, and Cannoli.
What?
It was a game that Chase and I
It's
were
an
looking
Italian war
a few
movie.
months- No, it's like a mafioso type thing,
Oh, that's how Mafia works.
basically.
Almost
Chase and I were
under
looking for
mafia.
something a couple months ago just to waste some time. Like, we literally just wanted to do some, like, okay, let's see what you can find on Steam. And the sequel to Guns, Gore, and Cannoli, Guns, Gore, and Cannoli 2, is actually really enjoyable. It's not a very long game, and that's probably my only gripe with it, is it's really quite short, but I really liked it.
Hey, when your only gripe with a game is there's not enough of it, that's a good game.
It is a good game.
Like, I wish the Portal 2, like, I guess you could call it the campaign, but that's really all it is. I wish that, like, went on forever, you know?
Right.
But that was the...
Damn it.
You know,
Okay, storing my gut.
if a game can be perfect, Portal 2 got that 10 out of 10. And it got that in a couple of places. Like, it's the most perfect game that I've ever played. It's got everything.
This was a triumph.
Yeah. It's the voice acting, the story, the puzzles, everything. It's spectacular.
I need to finish it.
It's another one that left you wanting more. Halo 4, honestly, I thought was a little short.
Yeah. Well, Halo 4, I think, between 4 and 5, 4 had the better story, but that's not to say 4 had a good story. And I like what they tried to do with Halo 4's story, which is really just sort of add this moral shade, because, you know, think about it, the Chief is not just a mindless killing machine, he's a person under there. But he's had Cortana for all this time to be, like, the person part of him, and losing Cortana to Rampancy, like, that was a big deal. It was, like, I like what they did, even if Halo 4's story felt kind of loose and kind of rushed. The idea was there, and then Halo 5 just went off the rails.
Yeah.
I don't like to bag on things, especially because I didn't not enjoy Halo 5, but it's not the same. You know, it's not the quality that we're used to. Oh crap. That said, Halo 5 totally redeemed itself with the fact that the multiplayer is probably the best multiplayer since, like, Halo 2. It's really freaking good. It's tight. Unfortunately, I had to uninstall it because I didn't have room on my Xbox for all the games that I wanted to play, and I didn't get the time to play Halo 5 very often because it's just a single-player shooter.
Right.
But it has really tight, really good multiplayer. That's
because I really like 4's multiplayer.
Halo 4's multiplayer is regarded to be one of the worst, if not the worst. Yeah, just out of everything, because it's not. I don't know. There's something that isn't there with it. It isn't very tight. I think is just the right word. It isn't.
I can see that.
You know, it isn't very competitive. It isn't very tight. It isn't. You know, there are a lot of variants, but it's not properly balanced, I guess, with the loadouts and everything. You can bring in things to the battlefield, which really sort of throw everything out of whack.
That's also fair.
It's definitely fun, and I had a lot of fun in Halo 4's multiplayer, but it pales in comparison to a lot of the other games. Like, I booted up Reach the other day. I've been going through Reach on my own.
Reach is... Yes.
Reach is probably the most well-rounded game of the Halo series, I would say.
I'd agree with that. Right, at the very least, it's a fair assessment.
Yeah. It's got really good multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's got top-notch Forge. Well, I mean, Forge has improved since then, but it's the most accessible optional Forge. Like, with Halo 5, you can do some amazing stuff if you learn, like, scripts and stuff like that. But Halo Reach, it was all just laid out in front of you. Everything that you could do was there.
What?
And I love Forge World.
Oh yeah, and they made such an excellent map for it, etc., etc. They nailed it with Forge. I mean, of course, you have theater mode. Not like that's anything really special, but the fact that it exists in the game is good. A lot of games don't have that sort of feature. There's an LVT taking up the whole goddamn bridge.
Well, the campaign
is spectacular. The campaign is amazing.
Wow.
I think I would argue personally that because of the trilogy of 1, 2, 3 is a fantastic story, but as far as a single game goes, I would say Halo Reach has the best Halo campaign. It has these characters that are, you have this diverse cast of characters that you have this impossible struggle, like their tagline was like, from the beginning you know how it ends. You have this set piece battle that Halo fans know about, and yet you're thrown in the middle of it, not sure what's going to happen.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing, is the really hardcore fans, you do know what's going to happen eventually. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to survive it, really.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You know, as Halo fans know that Reach was lost, but when you're playing the game, you know, when you're playing through for the first time, you wonder how. You know, I'm the protagonist. I save the day. What happens? And you watch, you know, your squad fall one by one. You go through all these epic missions, all these attempts to save the day. You know, you go and scout with June. You uncover the spire. You go in. You storm the spire. You take down the spire. Amazing. You've destroyed. You know, you destroyed the Covenant invasion. Yeah, except you haven't. It was cloaking this massive ship. Okay. Go on this amazing mission. You fly in space and do the space battle.
Blow it up.
Yeah, you
blows it up.
You blow up the massive ship, and then the rest of the freaking fleet shows up. It's like, oh.
And then in the end, you do save the day.
Yeah, just not.
But then you, yeah. But then it doesn't go so well.
Also, the Italian victory music is great. I'm hearing this for the first time. Dun, 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 dun.
That's nice. Okay.
I got the Granata Paffrante.
I got the AB-41. I got the tankette.
I'm researching the little car.
Yep, that's what I just got.
It's the Metropolitana. Metropolitana. I don't know. I'm the beep.
Beep beep.
Research artillery support. I researched all of that. Alright, now I have this thing. Let me put my emblem on it.
Wait, said I want my has to be world and conflict result.
Sherman.
Okay. I can't say that I've heard of world in conflict.
World in conflict with both DLCs for the game. I don't actually know that game.
I don't either.
So Achilles was playing recently. He was playing what? Hearts of Iron? Was it Hearts of Iron?
4.
Yeah. That's a strategy game that I want to get into.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know. It sounds fun.
Hearts of Iron is one of those I would if I had the time.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I have a feeling like Factorio, it's one that you will get into and you just want to be invested in it. And that's half the fun, just sort of being lost in it.
Yep.
What did I say?
No, you said Factorio. I said Cracktorio.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what it is.
Yes, for that reason. You want to just be invested in it. That's one of the reasons I haven't, is I don't want to surrender myself to a game while I'm doing college.
Yep. And I totally understand that. I'm in...
Maybe when summer comes.
I'm in the... Yeah, we've said that before. I'm in the boat where it's like, oh well, I just need to get level with my situation. I need to know... Like, I know how much free time I have on the average week now, and I am not in the position to go and buy a new game and get invested in it. I just don't have the time for it. I'm trying to get invested in games I already have. I started playing Elite Dangerous with Mason a bunch because, like, I have the game, and he just got the game, and I want to play more of it. And I'm like, alright, let's do this. And that went all of my free time. Like, Madison was over here, and I'm like, I want to play Elite Dangerous. Is that okay?
Ooh.
She's like, yeah. Yeah, I'll go play Fallout. It's like, okay.
West Virginia!
She has both of them.
Mama.
She has both of them and the Master Chief Collection. She has Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and Master Chief Collection. So she has plenty of things to go get good in while I'm flying around. I also taught her I wouldn't say taught her, but I showed her how to fly the ship in Elite once because I was having her fuel scoop for me while I had to go to the bathroom or something. I was like, just fly around this star, and if you get too close, it'll drop you out and fly away from it. And then jump, like, point at this and hit J every once in a while. She was like, okay. She did an okay job at it, but my joystick is a pain in the neck, and she couldn't get the hang of it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I think one thing that I do want to do next time I get some free time, particularly with an Xbox, I want to do one of the older Halos, either 2 or 3, Lasso.
Oh god, you say that, man. You say that. You are a worse Halo player than you remember yourself being. Let me tell you that.
I was never very good at Halo, but as long as you're not doing, you know, no respawns or anything like that, you struggle through it eventually.
I mean, Lasso... Oh, man. Lasso on your own is really, really hard. Because you have the Iron Skull on, so you have to make it through a level in one go.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is I would want to do it as a group or with a buddy.
I would be totally happy to do it as a group. It's just that, like, I was trying to play through Halo 1 on Heroic, just on Heroic. That's not easy. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Like, I am a worse Halo player than I remember myself being.
Yeah. Let's do one as a group Lasso.
Yeah. But you can only do 2-player in 1 and 2. They only ever had 2-player co-op, and I didn't know that. You have to do Halo 3 or Halo 4 or Halo Reach. I would love doing Halo Reach.
Reach I have done Lasso.
Oh, really?
I've not 100% of the campaign. There are a number of levels I've done though Lasso on Reach as a twosome with a buddy of mine. That was
some of them are easier than others.
Yeah, I think we did. Oni was one I know we did, which that was really not bad.
Yeah.
I think it's Long Night of Solace we did.
Yep, that's the one where you go up into space. Yeah, that one's not that bad on, like, in general. It's not a very hard level.
What's the one where you're sneaking around at night?
Oh, that's Nightfall. That's like the second mission.
Is it?
I think so. It's the second or third mission.
I thought it was later in the game. Anyway, the one where you're sneaking around at night to all the different installations, that one we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and of course the first one, because it's the first one.
Winter Contingency, yeah.
Yes, with the, oh gosh, I can't remember what they're called.
What are they? It's like...
The ostriches.
Maui or something. Maui? I don't know how they're pronounced. I just know it's like M-A-O-I. Or something like that.
Wait, what? Kano came out with a new name today?
They did. Like today.
Huh.
What'd they come out with?
Like a modification of their I-10.
E10A.
Or E10. Not I-10. A modification of their
Please
E10.
don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. And I've missed.
I do
and
like
you died.
when there's,
Yep. I had one shot, and I missed.
I do like they modeled DLW MU trailers for it.
Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. The coaches are the newest thing about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the Arcade Attica thing, and I was like, ooh, what's next on the projects list? But it's not. He's come out with like 3 unannounced, I guess, or what's the word? Untelegraphed, perhaps, things since the last thing.
Yeah.
Laroplis.
Yeah, we did Winter Contingency, Oni Sword Base, Nightfall. We could never do Tip of the Spear. I do remember that.
Oh, Tip of the Spear is hard.
We tried Tip of the Spear, we could never do it. Long Night of Solace we did. I don't think we ever did Exodus or New Alexandria. New Alexandria I think we tried, but it was like, yeah, no, we're not going to be able to do this. And then Package we did.
New Alexandria is really long. That's the thing with that.
Package.
There's so many ways to screw it up.
And Pillar of Autumn, I remember we tried. I don't remember if we ever did it.
That's what, like, the last
we kept getting stuck on the very last bit.
You should have done,
like, you're in the big confrontation in the dock area.
Yeah.
We always got stuck there, and I can't remember if we ever actually beat it.
You should have done, crap, what was it? The last one. Lone Wolf. Yeah. The first time I played through Reach, I was so broken by the end of that game, I didn't even have the heart to play Lone Wolf. I, like, just stood there, killed a couple things, and then let myself die. I was like, oh my god. All these things just happened. Everyone I know is dead. Like, the planet's getting glassed.
Yeah.
I'm Chung.
Honestly, I think what would you say is your favorite Halo level of all time?
Favorite Halo level. Oh god.
Yeah. If you had to pick a favorite off the top of your head.
Yeah. Get back here.
Oh, and game end Warthog runs don't count.
I was about to say the obvious choice is the Warthog run at the end of Halo 1.
Those don't count. Those don't count because they're way too much fun.
I'd have to think about like what levels have I played recently that are really good, because I've played a lot recently. Did I pick something from Reach? What was one that I really enjoyed?
I know which one I would pick.
I don't know what my favorite is. New Alexandria might be a good one.
Yeah,
or
that's a good.
What is the one after New yeah, no, it is New Alexandria, because the one before New Alexandria is Exodus, which is when you're getting everyone out of the city. New Alexandria is I had them confused up until now. Yeah,
which Falcons, one is the one in the Falcons?
Yeah, that's a fun level.
That is really fun. That is really. I forgot about that.
I literally dicked around on that level for hours with Emilio.
Oh yeah,
literally.
Did you ever do the Pelican glitch?
Yes.
Or the Pelican Easter egg? That was one of my favorite things to do. Loved New Alexandria. That's right. I was getting that mixed up.
Yeah, Exodus is the pain in the neck. New Alexandria is fun.
That's the one where you're on the ground.
Yeah.
That one's fun.
Let's turn to the Halo show. But I am okay with that.
Hey, I think my personal favorite would be Halo 2 New Mombasa.
Madison and I just went through Halo 2 and it's like a blur. I don't remember much from it.
It's sort of the Warthog run. It's like the second or third one in the game.
Oh, yeah.
And then the first Scarab encounter.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is what I think ends the level. You start out, you get some really nice tight boots on the ground stuff, and then you do a mock Warthog run with, I think, Mongoose involvement, and then you get to the Scarab.
What's the one with the tank? Metropolis?
In which game?
In Halo 2.
Maybe?
Might be.
That might be. Hang on, let's see.
Good level.
That one actually might be New Mombasa as well.
Tank beats everything.
Campaign, Heretic, Armory, Kairos Station, Outskirts, Metropolis.
You know what's a really good level?
Yeah, Metropolis is the one with the tank.
Yeah, here's a good Halo 1 level. Assault on the Control Room. You've got that whole island.
Yeah, I like Assault on the Control Room. I always forget what's the one right before Assault on the Control Room? I hate that level with a passion.
Is that Truth and Reconciliation?
Maybe it's the one where you're going through all the Covenant installations in the snow.
Oh, no. Covenant installations in the snow?
Yeah, but it's not the one where you're in the Scorpion. You're up on like a series of bridges going across this canyon.
Oh, are you sure you mean Covenant?
Maybe it is Forerunner.
It's the Forerunner stuff that's in. That's okay.
Let's see.
Sorry. No, that is Assault on the Control Room. I'm thinking of Silent Cartographer. Silent Cartographer is the one on the island. Assault on the Control Room is the long annoying one.
Yes, because it's the most repetitive-looking level in the world.
Well, also, then the next level is doing that backwards.
Yes, exactly. Yes. You know my pain.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Hated that. Absolutely hated it.
The beginning of Halo 1 is just, let's get lost in the Pillar of Autumn.
Let's find the pistol that kills everything.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Yeah. That's Captain Keyes.
That's right at the beginning of that's Captain Keyes. Right at the beginning of Pillar of Autumn. Right at the beginning of.
I was thinking about the other day. I'm getting sloppy with the names and the lore of Halo. I'm forgetting like the names of the vehicles. I was watching I was watching an AH highlight thing the other day, and they were doing their playthrough on Lasso. And they were going up against a Wraith, and I'm trying to think, it's like, what is that called? I know the name of this. I used to know the name of it. What is it called? It's like, Wraith, that's right. The lore is just... Because I haven't played since 4.
Yeah.
It's been a good number of years since I've ever really played a Halo game.
Yeah.
That's 2x, that's x, that's 500.
Oh, here you go. What's your favorite Halo level of all time and why? Reddit. Halo Combat Evolved, Silent Cartographer. This mission is Halo. There's just no other way to say it, I guess. Be a top contender for best of all time. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's right. That's what I remember of Silent Cartographer, is going down the beach at the beginning with the music.
That's it.
Halo 2, Outskirts and Metropolis, which is the Mombasa levels. I consider them to be one long level. They are my go-to levels when I feel like dropping into Halo 2 for a bit. Something about the atmosphere, I just love it. I played both of them over and over back in the day. Yeah, that's the one with... That's my favorite, with the Mongoose and the Scorpion and the, God damn it. The Covenant thing.
Scarab?
Scarab, thank you. Halo 3, the Covenant, it's one long vehicle-oriented level that ends in a double Scarab fight. I don't remember that one.
I do. I do, because I watched the achievement artist go through it a little while ago. Also, you gonna ready up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
didn't know that we were done.
Normally I just wait it out, but we've got somebody in here from the audience. So, like, whenever someone doesn't ready up in the squad, I make it a point not to say anything and wait until somebody else calls it out, or until they realize.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that we were done with the match. Abandoned Factory.
I earned 2,328 lines from that mission.
Hey, Bobbity Beep. Let's go.
I'm researching the other 1.0 available for this.
Hey, 3 victory just popped on. That's nice. Maybe it's a sign that we're gonna go.
Go, Tetrarch, out of the way.
Alright, I'm gonna use my thing first. Oh, I spawned at the wrong point. God damn it.
I think we all did.
Oh wait, actually there is no C point on this one, so I guess it's fine either way.
Yep.
Alright.
I don't know how or why this stuff survived this long.
What's
But I found something else from my very early childhood.
Okay.
When I was little, I had a play school build-your-own wagon set.
Yeah.
Made out of basically PVC pipe that you could build into a Ford, a wheelbarrow, a wagon. And I had this little wagon thing, and I'd go up and down the fucking block with the whole thing.
Oh.
Sideways, slantways, carry bricks, coal, rocks, everything in it. I beat it to hell and back that it broke. And we had to throw it out. And apparently about 5 or 6 lengths of pipe still survived all this time in the instruction.
I totally missed. I whiffed that shot so bad.
And I'm like, oh my god.
We've got something.
God, ever.
We've got something coming up behind. Going around the other way.
M13 coming in.
Yep. He's coming in, but I'm coming in even hotter. So,
He's dead.
Damn, he died. Okay. Well,
He's
then in the
coming,
meantime,
but I'm coming harder.
There you go, fam. I got you.
Oh.
And I realized,
Go forth.
It's 11, serve the Lord.
I dug out my brake wheel and started taking it apart and realized, man, that bolt is really rusted on there. A locking bolt that is just rusted on without the lock.
Yes! No, my bolt. Ah. Help! Help!
I'm trying to flank, but it's not going over well with the enemies.
God, the French made some ugly tanks.
Yeah. I mean, they really didn't win anything with them, so.
No, they were built for
Won World War
surrendering.
One with them.
They were built for surrendering.
There were no FTs for the
They
mass-produced tanks in World War One.
It doesn't fire shells, it just fires white flags at the enemy.
It just goes pop.
It just fires white flags and they
I'm
stick in
in
the ground
trouble.
in front of the enemy tank.
It's like one of those, what is it?
Bang!
Gag guns that
Yeah.
has the flag that says bang. Just a white flag.
It says surrender.
It's the surrendering tank.
Oh, good.
They are going to surrender so aggressively they will not know what did not hit them.
So, I don't know where my parents found the first Thomas game, but it's from 1992. They hadn't even met each other yet.
Wow.
And it has Shining Time Station right in the front of it. It's Thomas's Railroad Rescue. And of course, the one thing is missing:
Oh no!
instructions.
Well, those aren't important.
No, those
You're
aren't
whistling.
important.
Oh man, that was a lot of bombs. I watched that guy drop. That was a lot of bombs, dude.
But thankfully, the Magic Railroad game, everything is completely intact.
I didn't know they made board games for that.
They made one by Briar Patch Incorporated, which for $1, you can mail them a letter, enclose a dollar bill in it, and they'll send you replacement parts if you tell them what parts you're missing.
Does the other one? You do that with
No,
the other one?
doesn't
Got
have
a
the
new
rules, so I don't
instruction
know if they
manual?
offer. The other one is made by a company named Harmony Toy.
No corporate.
Shining Time Station, Thomas the Tank Engine's Railroad Rescue, a board game of creative problem solving.
Okay.
Has the semaphore tokens?
Clunk clunk.
Yeah.
It's semaphore to me in college.
Semaphore.
Yeah,
it's
me
the
trying
DNS.
to keep it together, but
Thomas and the Magic Railroad game pieces. Diesel 10, Lady, Thomas, James, Percy, Toby, and Magic Buffers.
Yeah.
And magic buffers.
Yeah, Magic Buffers.
Yeah, because the object is to get to the Magic Railroad. You have to relay the railroad with track pieces you get while going around the board, and the first person to get all 3 track pieces wins.
basically the Sumter Valley.
Yes.
Board game.
But with less magic buffers. It's the
Yeah.
Sumter
Wait,
Valley
with less
100%
magic
more
buffers?
Magic buffers.
Yeah.
I don't know, you can still buy it on Amazon for $20.
Okay.
You can buy anything on Amazon. Would I bought on eBay?
On eBay.
Oh no, Lady is trapped in Muffle Mountain. Players in Thomas and the Magic Railroad game travel all over the island of Soda in search of the missing track and magic gold dust tiles so Lady can be rescued. The first player to get 3 tiles rescues her and wins. But if Diesel 10 gets to the Magic Grotto first, everyone loses. Includes the island of Soda game board, 32 tiles, 6 engines, 1 magic buffers piece, and 1 spinner.
Actually, Muffle Mountain wasn't on the island of Sodor. It was in Indian Valley.
According to the game board,
Nice meme.
according to the
Dude,
game
epic.
board, it basically is the
God,
mainland
dude.
because the island of Sodor is still an island. It's still an island. It's just off to the side is where Muffle Mountain is.
Oh,
So,
fuck you.
according to the game board, which I posted in chat there,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
Muff Mountain.
the
Sorry,
Indian Valley,
mate.
the mainland of England.
Sorry, random.
Oh, god
And
damn it.
This is like officially licensed
Grams
with
in
all
the chat.
Thomas stuff too.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, random guy in the squad that I said
Coming.
fuck you. But I
Coming.
had my shot lined on him. I was going to shoot, then you ran to me.
Oof.
So I'm sorry.
Graham says coming to you live from Flagstaff, Arizona, and he says we have the Thomas and the Magic Railroad game, I think.
Okay.
don't find it, Graham.
If only he had the other one, so we might have instructions.
Well, no. The Thomas and Magic Railroad one, I have the instructions.
I know,
The
that's
other
what I'm saying. I wish he had the other one so that we might have
Yeah.
instructions.
I said, I don't know where the hell my mother picked that up, or my parents picked that up for. She's
Good
saying
shot.
Strasbourg. Like, Strasbourg wouldn't have that stuff from 1992 in 2002 on the shelf.
Garage sale somewhere.
Yeah,
Garage.
I honestly, I think like the Geo Safari one, which is another board game I got when I was a kid, I used to play the shit out of it. The 50 states game. That's from like the 80s.
Geo Safari.
And it has a 50-cent sticker on it. I think they came from a church yard
My
sale.
palm sense is tingling.
I think they came from a church yard sale.
Hey, the
What
big
are these
Chungus
things
is here.
for eBay?
Hey, guys. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Guys.
I would try and help, but I can't. Alex, just poke him with a stick, and he'll die.
I'm trying. I hit his commander. I can't pen him anywhere else. Damn it.
Board game.
What other game?
Oh,
What was the other game, Chris?
Thomas at 1992 Shining Time Station. Thomas the Tank Engine Railroad Rescue Board.
Railroad.
That's right. It wasn't Thomas and Friends yet.
He didn't have any friends.
No.
Readable.
Railroad Rescue Board. There's one
Thomas
result
was kind of
on
a
eBay
dick
for
originally.
$9.
Thomas got what it was coming to him.
Yeah. Like, I'm probably like the only kid ever to have this in the 2000s.
Yeah, Graham didn't have it. I didn't have it.
I didn't know there were
And
Thomas board
look,
games.
let me look
I
at the
didn't know there were
board.
either.
I know, Graham.
I wasn't a massive nerd.
Like the board
This
is
is the
very
kid who
dated. It
watched it
looks
till
hand
third
painted
grade.
almost. It's very.
I
colorful.
watched
The
Thomas-
ages actually on it are for 4 to 7. Something tells me it's marketed a little bit younger.
I think
Either that or everyone was just a lot smarter back then. Or a lot dumber. I don't know.
I think it was in high school that I watched Thomas the Magic Railroad with Ian. It was
Came out in 2000.
Yeah, but like I had it on a VHS and I was like,
Yeah.
we're gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Could have got
I
a
watched
lot.
I
it
still have
I
my
watched it a
VHS
couple
tape
years
of Thomas and
ago.
the
It
Magic
is
Railroad.
not good.
No, it's not good.
No.
It is really not.
I still look at it through rose
Bum 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 bum
glasses.
bum bum. It has a great
But-
soundtrack though.
It does have a great soundtrack, but like it's not as terrible as everyone else says.
It's not total garbage. It's not good
No,
though.
but it's the original cut was much better.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. One of the big
Why
Why
things
do you
for
have
me is
two
it just
copies
didn't
of the Magic
feel
Railroad,
right.
Graham? Why would you have two?
I have one. I think it's the second copy of it. It's the first copy of it. I ran through the machine so many times it broke.
I'm the machine.
It just didn't feel right because all the sets were different, the models were different, the voices were different. Even at that point, I wasn't used to Baldwin as Mr. Conductor. I was still used to George Carlin.
Well, see, I didn't grow up with Shining Time.
I never even watched like.
never watched
Yeah.
Shining Time Station.
Yeah,
I haven't
neither have
either.
Oh, that's Chris. We should have done that. That's Christmas tradition is to watch the Shining Time Station Christmas special
Huh.
every year.
We were too busy being tired.
You know.
You know, just like I never got to look at the K-37 drawings that you totally don't have.
What do you mean that I totally don't have?
I thought you
I
could
have.
say you had them.
No, I can have them.
Okay, you can have them. Well,
No,
it's like I never
The
got to...
interesting tidbit is the museum has the same set of drawings that they are like bound by a non-disclosure agreement. They can't share them with anybody. I got mine elsewhere though,
Where the hell did you get them? I don't think you told me.
online.
Yeah, you can
Ow.
order anything online.
You can get a full. There's a full drawing set of the 37s, the 36s. I also have a USRA Mikado on the way, and the one I'm waiting for is the full-size, like 6-foot-long erecting drawing
Yeah.
for the elevation card for the Uinta 2662.
So,
I want to have that
how much
framed
did that
and
set
put
run
up
you?
them. It's huge.
How much did the 37 set run you?
You don't want to know.
More
Two,
than
three.
I will join to admit.
Yeah, more than I should have spent on drawings for a K-37.
Yeah.
I'd like to at some point get like a copy of the main erecting sheet, copied and framed and hung up. That and a copy of the 113. I've been trying to convince Bob for years to make a copy of the main one, the main sheet, put it in the gift shop. People will buy that like crazy.
Yeah. Well, hell, I bought the K4 at Horseshoe Curve.
Yeah, it's like, no, get it. Why not? Farmers would buy it. Like, they'd eat it up like butter. Well, Bob, give me a legitimate reason
butter.
why we can't. What are they gonna do? They're gonna build another one? Go
That's
right
kind of my
ahead.
question with the reason that we can't distribute the museum's drawings is because they're the property of the DNS.
Ooh.
And they were loaned to us for our reference that we could actually, work on the locomotive we have, but we can't distribute them because I don't know, the DNS is worried that they're gonna build what I don't get why they need to be so secretive.
Yeah.
It's like this everywhere. So why does the DNS have drawings for 491?
They just have
They're
drawings.
just all the drawings. They're just all the K36s, K28s, K37s.
Oof.
I've told you about those drawings and how terrifying, right? They were the only copies, the sole copies of all those drawings and all the secrets of the 37s, the 28s, and the 36s were stored in the roundhouse that burned down, but they had been moved to the depot when the roundhouse burned down like a week earlier because the office they were stored in was being cleaned.
Wow.
Wow.
We very nearly lost all of those drawings, and just basically by a fluke they have survived.
Wow.
I imagine that now they're in the States.
Nope, now they're
Yeah,
at the museum.
Well, the DNS has some of the original copies. A lot of the originals came to us because we're the museum. The entire collection, I believe, has been digitized and is used exclusively by the two railroads. Again, not allowed to be distributed.
Yeah.
But we have, the full Rio Grande card catalog. We were looking through it yesterday at Throttle stuff. Going through, okay, drawer 5, L132 1004-3. And you look it up, yep, there it is. It's drawing a K37 throttle.
Yeah, those are always interesting to go for. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. Panzer 3B over there. Oh, Italian.
Crash.
Biddy biddy bop bop.
Like,
He got his driver and his
a
machine.
while ago when I found everything on the Santa Fe. Yeah, that was really interesting.
Oh, speaking of Santa Fe, what? Do you want to know what's still available?
Santa Fe?
What?
Does it have anything to do with the Santa Fe?
Wow.
What?
That Dergla lens or globe.
Grant says, can Elvis not lose, please do it for... What does he say?
Chungus.
Do it for Chungus. Well, I mean, I thought he said do it for us, because I couldn't read the beginning of the first word, and I was like, well, that just makes me want to lose.
It is not Chung you or Chung me, it is Chung us.
Yes.
Yeah, Graham.
Yes,
Santa
comrade.
Fe, Santa Fe, the railroad you try and merge with, but they steal all your non-railroad resources anyway. Nah.
There's the M2 that I didn't kill, and now I'm going to run away.
Sir Robin, brave Sir Robin ran away.
That's a oof, I died.
Kill that guy.
Run!
Oh, it's a Panzer
But
II
yeah, no. So the Dergler lens that I found a while ago is still for sale. For $20, so I'm gonna pick that up once I get a little bit of money.
Oof.
And in return, I found a home for the lens in the lens.
Found the M2.
The globe.
Globe.
Lens, big glass.
Peace.
The globe. Sean, for whatever reason, has a Santa Fe Dressel.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to commit high treason and put the Rio Grande, in air quotes, globe in a Santa Fe lantern.
Tisk tisk.
Once again, Rio
It's
Grande.
gonna
in
break
air
the
quotes.
moment it goes in. Just like
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm gonna make sure to exchange the money before I hand it to him. Once I hand it to him and I get my money, it's yours, buddy.
no, I'm just saying it's gonna resist.
It is gonna resist, you know, because it's written on the Rio Grande. It has in fact written on the Rio Grande.
I mean,
Her
Yeah,
name
not
is
really.
Rio and she
We're not
dances
the
on
Rio
the
Grande,
sound.
though.
The Rio Grande, therefore it wrote on
not
the
Rio Grande.
It rode on a Rio Grande engine.
It rode next to the BNSF.
This
Yeah.
is also true. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits.
Did you ever find out about your spooky ghost whistle?
Yeah, you have to find out.
No, I didn't.
Oh no.
The
Here
thing
we
I
go.
think I was hearing in the call one night. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you're here because you ran out the door.
No. Did he?
We're like,
Did you?
where did he go?
Yeah, I didn't like run out the door. I just got up from the desk, stood next to it, and opened it so I could hear better.
Shave and a haircut, 3 bits.
You're losing it, man.
I never.
I was
looked
trying to
into
do shave and a haircut with one of the throttle, with one of the engines while I was doing the operating session of the PN, and it just wasn't doing it. It wasn't working.
Just what to do.
I did it with an SD40 on a car.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to fix my horn.
Yeah, fix your horn.
If somebody can look up what, not right now, but if at some point I find out what horn actually is supposed to go on a Volvo 240, then we'll go find an appropriate horn replacement.
Just put, you know.
No.
Dixie. Put Dixie in there.
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be one of those. I'm not gonna be one of those guys in Maine with a Confederate flag. Like, I know what part of the country I'm in. I'm not allowed to blow Dixie up here.
You can. He's gonna get shot.
You need it to
get shot.
line from the north.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh god. Yes.
Graham says put on the K5 blade. Yeah.
Listen,
I
I
can
wanna
arrange that.
I wanna get this thing ready to have like a horn, but then I need a thing to compress air.
Charging
Yeah,
the
like a
palace.
compressor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
find them at Home Depot.
I'm more partial to
Yeah, but I need to
an
make it
M3 or
work
M5
with a
myself.
car. And find a place to
There's a
mount it.
wonderful thing called the cigarette light.
Yeah. Yeah, except that's already in use.
Either that, or you have a large tank that you just mount in the back seat.
I have a large
Get-
tank. It's called a Volvo 240 wagon.
A tank that goes inside of the tank.
That's
That
the
is
proper
filled with
horn.
air.
It's not the proper horn, Graham.
So,
I know there
so
are people who
Volvo
do it.
That
480.
you just fill up at home off of the air compressor of the house.
Yeah, but then I might risk running out of horn on the road.
Yeah, I know. There's plenty of videos on YouTube of people doing that.
I don't need to be driving down the road.
Leave.
Whoa.
Well, you fill it up with like 1,000 pounds of pressure.
And then I have a bomb.
Yeah.
And you have the
You
bomb.
get in an accident, you run into a curb or whatever and die.
Well, no, you get.
What the
You
hell
get in an
happened? Well, this guy
accident,
tapped my bumper and like his car just exploded.
Well, no.
It just
no,
blows
you-
everyone's
you-
eardrums out.
Well, no, you get
It's like
mutual
Big
assured
I was about
destruction
to say
now,
that.
but because when someone hits you, you blow up and they blow up.
Oh,
So
okay,
they-
so it's a martyrdom vehicle.
Yeah.
So your Russia horn blows you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good blow or a bad blow.
That is very much a bad blow.
It blows your dick clean off. He didn't know if he was coming or going.
There once was a woman named Jill who used a grenade for a thrill. They found her vagina in South Carolina and bits of her tits in Brazil.
Hey, is anyone up on this temple with me? Hey, Lieutenant Dan, I need your help.
Yep.
Oh crap! Never mind. Don't come over here.
I'm coming over there anyway.
Don't come over here.
I'm
Actually,
asserting my
kill that
parental authority by.
Coming in anyway.
Yeah.
Also, there's someone else over here. Ow! Stop! Please. Cut that out.
I got his transmission.
The Stinkifers?
I got his gunner and yoder. Okay, I'm getting him.
Wait, but did you get a chance to look at that, the Amazon thing?
No, because you have to buy it.
Oh.
Got him.
My account stuff.
I am parked in an inconvenient location.
It's like $2. Somehow I was able to afford it. I don't know how. I don't know where the $2 came from, but I had $2 on one card somewhere.
Good lord. Bastard.
The only thing I keep on the Amazon account are like the one-use gift cards,
Revenge. Oh, I missed.
and I just clicked buy now and it worked. So like,
God damn it.
oh, okay. I had $199 on the card somewhere. Cool.
Why are you in Flagstaff in the middle of the week, Graham? Did Amtrak get you faster than you expected?
Doesn't he live there?
No.
Damn it!
Oh, that's right. He lives in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, yes.
Albuquerque.
I had to look at that map again for some reason.
Which
Or
map was that?
sheet.
Oh, that was the...
That was the North American map.
Oh, okay, yeah. Albuquerque.
Because I thought it was the Terrarium map, but no. Terrarium has the nice command where you can do a geode E to wherever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it use latitude and longitude? Because I heard those are hard.
Yes. Alternatively, you can just punch in Portland, Oregon, and it will take you there.
What if you just type in Portland?
It took me to Oregon first.
Were you looking for Maine?
I'm
No,
just
I was
wondering
looking
if
for
you have
Oregon.
two towns with the same name, what'll happen?
I'm assuming I'm in the right place because I'm west of Missouri.
What if you type in truth or consequences?
Then you go to hell.
Then you go to Elephant Butte.
Yeah.
It's gonna snow here on Thursday, Friday, and we're gonna try and beat the snow to get to the Phoenix weekend, but it's snowing tonight. So, also don't live in Albuquerque. You basically live in Albuquerque, Graham.
Yeah, Graham.
Albuquerque. Albuquerque.
Yep.
He lives in Rio Rancho, which is basically Albuquerque.
Graham, alright. We'll agree with you. You don't live in Albuquerque. You live in Albuquerque, which is just left.
Just
through
left.
the consequences.
What direction is that on the map? Left. Well, if I look at the sun,
Yep. No, if I
your rancho is
Look at
Albuquerque
the
for
moon.
whites.
What direction is that? Yes. But no, that Amazon thing. It's 2 Stanier 8Fs in the middle of Turkey,
Gobble, gobble.
by the 100 miles from the port. 10 days. And along the way, one of the berries falls.
Oops.
And they go and find it in the middle of nowhere.
Oops.
And it's 6 old British fucks.
I'm in
Fucking
trouble
around
out
in
here.
the desert with 2 steam engines. It's great.
It's like the, what was the Monster Moves thing with the train in Africa? The engine that they took back to Scotland?
Yeah, it's like that.
Money moves.
Come on, I move.
Yeah, supposedly they're as far as they know the last 2 8Fs Churchills in Turkey.
Oh, you know what? I think I saw that
Every
recommended to
single
be about
8F
a million
that went
times on
to
YouTube.
Turkey has come back home,
Gobble, gobble.
which is actually pretty astounding.
Oh yeah.
It is.
I survived that whole game.
I didn't.
I did not.
I know, I was the only person left.
So, on
Get
Friday,
some camo.
I've got a phone interview with the gentleman from the Iowa Interstate,
Oh.
and we're going to settle this wager on what QJs cost once and for all, because Multipower is not getting back to either Chris or myself.
Somehow I feel like they've sensed that something's off here.
That we're just farmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used the greatest pretense of all. I claimed it was for a school project.
Yep. Oh, that
Yeah.
means you just get a free pass with everything then.
Basically.
If I joined you in calling, I would have said Oregon Southern Locomotive Works wants to know.
Yes, and they'll look
Yeah,
up
but
Oregon
that's
Southern
not a real
Locomotive Works,
thing.
and they'll find
Yeah.
like that.
I
It's
can
not a real
trademark it.
thing.
Yeah, but it's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
Like, you can trademark things all day long.
Yeah. And then they'll still just know that you're just a foamer.
Yeah, it's a foamer that trademarked something.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have unlocked another vehicle.
This I'm claiming is some nonsense for an economics class dealing with the international trade of finished non-consumer goods.
That
Like
sounds just perplexing enough to be real.
Yep. Doesn't it? Shipyard components and machinery and, oh yes, locomotives.
Bye, Wando.
Yes. Yeah. Our
Must
randos
rant.
left. Also, I should probably go to bed.
Yeah,
I am
should
still
too.
sick.
I should get back to building a railroad.
Yeah.
You send me that message.
Thanks for chiming in, everyone.